see him on warm-up. Okay.
Hello and welcome to Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com. It's the PlayOnSports.com game here. Friday night game here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Live from Joseph Rindon Stadium in Chula Vista, California. I'm Valentin Escañuela alongside Bob Osuna on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. As we get this game underway, and that first kickoff will be into the end zone for a touchback. The home team, the Bonita Vista Barons, hosting the Grossmont Foothillers at Chula Vista High School here, Bob. And Grossmont comes in here with a 2-0 record. The Bonita Vista Barons with a 1-1 record, looking to get that second win on the column.
Yeah, Grossmont comes in with a 2-0 record, defeating Escondido by a score of 30-6, and their first game against Ramona, 28-24. Bonita Vista coming in off of loss last week to Lincoln, 40-14, coming in 1-1. Both games fired up tonight as we get ready for some Friday night football here, Valentin.
Well, Austin Kane will be behind center here for the Bonita Vista Barons as they'll put three receivers to the right side. Looking to throw is Kane, throws downfield, has an open receiver completed at about the 30-yard line, and then knocked out of bounds at about the 32. A first down there for the Barons.
Yeah, that was tight end, wide receiver Robert Garza right there for the Barons. Expected to have a big night and also a big season tonight.
A couple big players, big playmakers there on the field for the Bonita Vista Barons, and Atal Khalik and Caleb Sue. The Barons with a 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. They're going to give the handoff up the middle to Santos, and Santos goes for a gain of about 11, another first down.
Yeah, Josh Santos on the carry right there. First game coming back for the Barons this year. Last year was their leading rusher. Sat out the first couple of games, and good first carry here on his first carry of the season.
Well, Josh Santos gets 11 yards on that carry, so welcome back, Josh Santos, for the Barons. I formation here for Bonita Vista, and there's a flag on the play as we got motion at the line.
Yeah, it looked like everybody from the Bonita Vista offensive line moved except the center. So that's going to be a legal procedure against the Barons, bring them back 5 yards.
So on the opening drive for the Bonita Vista Barons, they get 2 plays and 2 first downs, Bob, and then on the following play, they get a 5-yard penalty calling them. So ball now spotted at the 37-yard line. Offset I formation here for the Barons. They're going to fake the handoff, play action fake, and they're going to pass it to the right side, and making a nice grab there for Bonita Vista was Ricky Alvarez.
Well, that was nice play action right there by quarterback Austin Kane. Faking it to Josh Santos right there going up the middle, and this fullback just kind of sneaks out to the flat for a nice pickup. And that was Ricky Alvarez, fullback for the Bonita Vista Barons.
The senior quarterback, Austin Kane, goes 5'11", 170 pounds for the Barons. Ball is spotted at the 47-yard line of Grossmont. As we have more flags on the field, this is going to be probably a false start here called on Bonita Vista. Actually, it's going to be encroachment against Grossmont. That's going to move it up forward 5 yards. So it's going to give them another first down here for the Barons as they march that ball into Grossmont territory.
Yeah, looks like somebody from the defensive line right there lined up in the neutral zone prior to the snap, so the referees called it dead pre-snap against the defense. Another first down for the Barons.
Ball on the 44-yard line of the Foothillers. Bonita Vista marching downfield nicely here on this first opening drive. 2 receivers to the near side for Kane. Kane looking to the near side, has a receiver open in the flat. He's completed and knocked out of bounds is Sue. Caleb Sue on the reception there for Bonita Vista.
Yeah, Caleb Sue right now, the leading receiver for the Bonita Vista Barons. So far, before this game, came in with 27 receptions, 212 yards, averaging almost 8 yards a reception.
The Bonita Vista Barons, led by head coach Greg Braby, as he's trying to take Bonita Vista into the playoffs once again this season.
So right now on this drive, Valentine, looks like it's been mixed with a lot of penalties right here on both sides of the ball, and looks like we're going to be walking this one back as well. So this looks like it's going to be a spot foul. Let's see what the referee makes his call here.
So instead of having a short second down, it's going to be second down and about 15 to go. Ball comes back across midfield at the 49-yard line, and a play action fake. Pass to the near side into the flat once again. Nice completion there by Alvarez as he gets knocked out of bounds, and a short gain of about 2 yards.
Well, that was the same play they ran to Alvarez that actually worked better the play before that, because they ran that to the wide side of the field. Right there, they were on the narrow, or the closest hash mark to us right here, as we're on the Bonita Vista home side of the field. And not much room right there. The sideline acted as a second defender, holding that to a very short gain.
Just over 10 minutes left here in this first quarter of play as we get action underway here from Chula Vista, California. A hot one tonight here in San Diego County as that pass goes to the outside. It's going to be incomplete off the hands of his intended receiver, Ryan Hicks. So a long third down situation there for the Barons brings a fourth down.
Looks like back to punt for the Barons is Robert Garza.
Robert Garza to kick this ball off. As the punt is underway, goes end over end, takes a favorable bounce, and it will be taken and then taken down immediately at about the 12-yard line. Are the Foothillers.
Yeah, that was Marcos Kasak right there for the Bonita Vista Barons, bringing down Jeff Bowers for the Grossmont Foothillers. So now the Foothillers take over possession. Looks like they're kind of pinned deep down in their own territory, Valentine, right around the about the 13-yard line, as they get the call from the sidelines as they come out to the field.
So they're going to spot them at about the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Foothillers. The Foothillers led by Anthony Lawrence, the junior quarterback, 6'1", 190 pounds. That's a good-sized quarterback there at the high school level.
Oh, absolutely.
So Lawrence out of the gun. We'll put two receivers to the far side, two to the near side, as he'll go ahead and throw it out into the flat, and that pass is incomplete. He'd had Marlon Lampart wide open there, and he had nothing but daylight in front of him.
Well, that's what, talking to Coach Raby from Bonita Vista before the game, looking at the Grossmont film from last week, a lot of short passes, but I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony Lawrence tries to stretch out the field right after this play. I'll tell you what he did last year.
Lawrence with 3 receivers to the near side, looking to throw, looking deep, looking for a receiver on the near side of the field. Ball is caught, and on his way he goes. He's up to the 30, 20. You ain't going to catch him into the 10-5 touchdown. Grossmont, Christian Brooks with the catch and the touchdown.
Well, like I just mentioned, Valentine, I said don't be surprised if Anthony Lawrence tries to spread out the field. And the reason why I said that, Anthony Lawrence last year as a sophomore passed for over 2,400 yards and 19 touchdowns. And so far in 2 games, Grossmont really hasn't had that vertical passing game. So we were really surprised to see if he might have a breakout night tonight, because he hasn't really done anything reminiscent of last year. But with that play right there, that's a good way to start off this game with a huge bomb to his receiver, Christian Brooks.
I think a great way to start off this game is an understatement. 82-yard touchdown bomb here to start off this game for the Foothillers as they get on the board first. 6-0 here from Joseph Rendon Stadium as that kick is up, and it is going to be good. Make it a 7-0 Foothiller lead here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School broadcast program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to PlayOnSports.com/SBP.
9:26 here left in the first quarter of play, live from Chula Vista High School in Chula Vista, California. It is a hot one tonight, folks, as we had over triple-digit figure temperature here in San Diego County, and currently here, game time, it is 90 degrees. So 90 degrees here at kickoff, and it'll remain 90 degrees. So I guess the good news here, Bob, is the fact that we don't have triple-digit temperature. The bad news is that it's still 90 degrees.
Yeah, it was about triple digits about an hour ago. I was coming down here from my home in East Chula Vista, and it registered 105 out there. So got a little bit of a break here and weather coming out west of Chula Vista High School.
So Marlon Lampert to go ahead and kick this ball away for the Foothillers. As that ball is away, good leg into the end zone, and another touchback here for the Foothillers as they do not allow Caleb Sue to try to return that ball.
Well, we'll see if Austin Kane and the Bonita Vista Barron offense right now can get something going. Last possession, they had some good things going right off the bat. Valentin, a little bit of run, a little bit of pass, but their main thing that held them back was the penalty. So hopefully they'll get that out of their system right now going into the second drive, and maybe they'll get the big play like Grossmont did on their first drive.
Well, Bonita Vista is a completely different team with Josh Santos in that backfield. Josh Santos only goes 5'6", 180 pounds, but boy, is he fast. And at 5'6", he gets to hide nicely behind those linemen. The pitch goes to Santos near the near side of the field, tries to break one tackle, breaks one, and then gets an extra 4 yards on that carry up to the 24-yard line.
Well, that was a good play by defensive back Marcus Filsher for the Grossmont Foothillers.
They're going to give him 4 yards on that carry for Santos as he'll shorten up the second down. 2nd down and 6 here for the Barons. Barons did a good job on that first offensive drive, moving the ball methodically downfield, so let's say they can get something going here offensively. 2nd down and 6 here for the Barons. 2 receivers to the right side, offset I formation. They'll go ahead and give the pitch to Santos. Santos around the left side, and he trips up on one of his own guys and gets a gain of only 1 yard. He had plenty of space to get at least 5 yards more on that one and possibly a first down.
Yeah, Bonita Vista trying to run the toss sweep to the left side of the field, and fullback Ricky Alvarez right there put a good block on his defender. But Josh Santos tripped over his back foot. And that hole was open right there. It was a good block by Alvarez, allowing the outside to be clear for Santos, but just couldn't quite get there. Brings up 3rd down.
They're going to put trips to the near side here for the Barons as they're going to take the snap. And Kane looking downfield, has a receiver open. Ball up for grasp. Ball is caught and completed. An excellent catch there by Delvin Miller.
Well, that's threading the needle right there between 2 to 3 defenders. I was wondering if he was throwing that ball right into coverage, but somehow, some way, that ball found its way right into Delvin Miller's hands, and that was a great pass, great catch, and a big first down for Bonita Vista.
Textbook catch there by Delvin Miller, coming back to the ball and taking it away from the defenders and getting the first down and more for the Barons. At ball spotted at the 43-yard line, and there goes Santos up the middle, a gain of another 11 yards and another first down here as he takes it across midfield.
Well, it looks like Josh Santos is getting in a little bit of a rhythm here. Valentin running behind the block of center Joey Snyder right there, coming out on that center trap. Good block right there, allowing Santos to get his shoulders parallel upfield. Another first down game.
And we've covered Josh Santos in the past, Bob, and we know what kind of runner he is. They're going to go ahead and put an I formation. They're going to pitch it to Delvin Miller on the left side as he goes up, breaks one tackle, still on his feet, and gets another first down here for the Barons. So the running game starting to take place here for the Bonita Vista Barons.
Oh, good job by Delvin Miller right there by just keeping his legs pumping. Not stopping after the first hit. It was great block. What I'm liking right now about Bonita Vista's offense is their linemen are staying on their blocks and they're driving downfield. So by the time that you get driven downfield, you're past the second-level linebackers. You keep on doing that, you're going to get 5 to 7 yards a carry.
1st and 10 here for the Barons. Ball spotted on the 35-yard line of the Foothillers. They're going to give it to Santos. Santos goes right side, then back to the middle and gets another 13 yards on that carry. That's the kind of runner that Santos is. Puts his head down, sees the holes, very good vision on the field, and gets nice yardage on every single carry.
Well, exactly, Valentin. You mentioned one thing, vision, and that's what he had right there on that play. He started swinging it outside, wide to the right, but then just saw it, the hole come back to his left, planted that outside foot, turned it back upfield. Another first down for Josh Santos and the Bonita Vista Barons.
Josh Santos dotting the I. They're going to give it to Santos up the middle, and he trips and falls, but still gets a gain of about 3 yards.
Oh, right now, Bonita Vista is just running trap 101 against the Grossmont Foothiller defensive line right now. Credit the offensive line going back to center for the Bonita Vista Barons. Joey Snyder, another good block, good trap block right there. You know, small pickup of 3, but I'm telling you, Valentin, from our vantage point, Bonita Vista's offensive line is doing a great job of opening some holes.
Kane under center. Once again, I formation for the Barons. They're going to give it off up the middle, and getting another 3 yards there was Dalvin Miller, as Dalvin Miller doing some of the running game as well, taking part of some of the running game here for the Barons.
Yeah, Bonita Vista right now choosing to run in between the tackles and providing some running lanes for their running backs.
6:36 left here in the first quarter of play. A 7-0 Foothiller lead here from Chula Vista High School, as Bonita Vista electing to use the Chula Vista field as their home field. So technically on a neutral field here are both teams, and looking to throw now is Kane, and that ball will be incomplete on a short third down. Third down and about 5 here is going to bring a fourth down situation for the Barons.
Well, there was really nobody open right there on that attempted slant route by Kane to the intended receiver. And again, it looked like on that play he was going to Robert Garza. But good job, and credit the Foothiller defensive secondary for not allowing anyone open, as Bonita Vista tries on the field goal, and David Villasenor is back to kick.
So Villasenor to attempt a 34-yarder. That kick is up, and it is going to be no good as it goes wide left. So they'll go ahead and give the ball over on downs, and it'll be a 1st and 10 situation here for the Foothillers from their own 20-yard line.
Well, you know what? You just got to take a positive out of a negative right there. Negative, not getting any points, but the positive is that Bonita Vista did move the football, and they can tell and go back and make some minor adjustments. But right now, Valentin, those trap plays are really opening up some nice running lanes right there.
Bonita Vista establishing that ground game early in the game, and the Grossmont Foothillers establishing that air attack as they're going to put 2 receivers to either side here for Anthony Lawrence. He throws down the field, has an open receiver once again to the 40, to the 30. You're not going to catch him. You're going to go around the referee into the end zone. Touchdown. And we might have an actual injury on the field with one of the officials as he took a tumble there at midfield.
Well, Jeff Bowers just running a post route, split the safeties of the Bonita Vista defense, and then it was just off to the races. Good job by Anthony Lawrence hitting him in stride. And that just looked like just a simple post route, but he got in between the safeties and just used his speed to take it down. But now we've got an injured referee on the field right now, right around the 25-yard line, and he took quite a spill there, Valentin, so hopefully it's nothing serious as the Grossmont trainers are out there attending to him.
He took a tumble. He was trying to get out of the way of the running lane of one of the players, and when he turned around, he lost his footing and took a big tumble. Hopefully he's okay.
While they're attending to him, Valentin, just want to go right back to that play, is that here Grossmont goes back to pass twice and 2 big plays. And one thing, talking to Coach Raby this morning, that he had some concern with Grossmont quarterback Anthony Lawrence really opening it up tonight, because the first 2 games, as I mentioned earlier, it was kind of more of a dink and dunk type of an offense, hitting your running backs. Basically, it's just a running game, hitting your running backs with short passes out of the backfield and kind of running a run and shoot type of an offense. A lot of passes, a lot of completions for short yards, and you want to get the yards after the catch. But credit Lawrence and the Grossmont Foothill offense right there for really opening this up. And so we go back to the referee on the ground right now that's injured. looks like a paramedic is coming out, and we hope for the best.
Well, 2 plays here for Grossmont. One goes for 82 yards and a touchdown. The other one goes for 80 yards and a touchdown. And they are up early here, 13-0, awaiting the extra point, but we will wait to see how the official is doing on the floor, as he's holding the back of his right leg there, Bob. And like I said, he was trying to get out of the way of the running lane, and just wasn't able to get out of the way. Took a spill. And we'll wait for the officials to see what they're going to do here, as we have a little delay. You know, you mentioned, Bob, that Anthony Lawrence last year threw for over 2,400 yards and 19 touchdowns. He's already thrown for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns here tonight.
Yeah, and last year he did that as a sophomore, Valentine. So, he's a good-sized quarterback, right? 6'1", 190, 195 pounds, just a junior, getting off to a great start on this game, and actually is having a good season.
Well, Grossmont has had a pretty good start to their season as they defeated Ramona 28-24. Ramona Bulldogs up north, a very tough squad every single year, puts a good program together. They beat them 28-24, and then they beat Escondido last week 30-6. So some 2 good wins there for the Foothillers as they come into this week.
Oh, absolutely. You have 2 high schools that usually are in the playoffs. Ramona there with Coach Damian Baldwin leading up that program over there, and Escondido is just two good programs that are, you know, they expect big things, and Grossmont's no exception. You know, coming into tonight with 2 wins in Division I and in the San Diego section in the Grossmont League, and again Bonita Vista coming in tonight with a record of 1-1. Their first game, they beat Montgomery by a score of 33-19. And then last week had a disappointing loss against Lincoln by a score of 40-14. But one of the things that Bonita Vista comes into tonight with a record of 1-1, they're really balanced offensively, averaging per game 179 yards a game rushing, and then passing 174. So pretty balanced attack right now, averaging about 353 yards a game and averaging about 23 points a game. So,
and one of the things with Bonita Vista is they have a lot of playmakers on their team. It's not just 2 guys that are getting the job done. It's not just 3 guys that are getting the job done. You have guys like Caleb Sue, Josh Santos, Atal Khalik, Austin Kane, their quarterback, Francisco Valdez, Angel Ledavazo. I mean, you have all these kids that are actually, you know, playmakers for the Barons, and any of them can, you know, have a big night on any given night.
Oh, absolutely. It's kind of a running back by committee that the Barons use, and as the fans clap for our referee, who is going to be assisted off the field right now, and we wish him the best.
So as they assist him off the field, so he can get checked out and attended to. You hate to see these kinds of things at a high school game, Bob. You know, you hate to see it with the kids. You hate to see it with the officials. You hate to see it with anybody.
Yeah, it looks like he was just running with the play going downfield, and I don't know if he tripped on some type of a pothole or just landed the wrong way, but it did seem like he twisted his leg somehow, and on the sidelines right now being questioned by the medical staff.
And a heads-up play there as well by the pursuing defenders and offensive players that were going that same direction. They managed to jump over him and dodge him and not land on him or step on him. That's the dangerous part about being an official on the field, is that sometimes you're blindsided. You know, you don't know where you might be standing in the wrong place, wrong time, but it's one of those things that kind of comes with the territory as an official.
Oh, yeah, it's unfortunate it happened, but again, hopefully everything goes well. And we'll resume the game shortly here.
5:59 left here from Joseph Rendon Stadium on the campus of Chula Vista, California. The campus of Chula Vista High School here. The Spartans. They have an away game today. And they're kind enough to let Bonita Vista borrow their field, as Bonita Vista usually playing their home games at Southwestern College.
Yeah, Southwestern College having some major renovations done right now to the campus and the football field included. So looks like the season for Bonita Vista will be played maybe some here at Chula Vista at Joseph Rendon Stadium as we resume play.
As the extra point is going to be up, and it is going to be good. So a 14-0 Foothiller lead here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play on Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube and at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
14-0 Foothiller lead here from Chula Vista, California, as we have Friday night football here on PlayOnSports.com. Two offensive plays, two big plays, Bob. 82-yard touchdown pass and an 80-yard touchdown pass by Anthony Lawrence of the Foothillers puts them up 14-0, but nothing to be said here. Plenty of football left here for Bonita Vista to get back in this. They've established that they can run the ball and keep the ball on the ground. Let's see if they can put it in the end zone.
Yeah, the defense just can't give up the big play as they've done twice already. So let's see if Bonita Vista can get the ball right now and establish some offense.
Santos and Sue back to receive as that ball.
That's a live football.
Falls off. So I think they're going to.
Yeah, that's a live football right there.
Down it there. So they're going to down it at the 41-yard line of Grossmont.
Yeah, right now the kicker on that on the special teams, Marlon Lampert, had to miss the ball, and the ball went rolling backwards. So he still attempted to kick it. That's a live ball. Bonita Vista recovers the ball on Grossmont territory.
One receiver to either side, up for grabs. Ball is caught. No, incomplete. And a flag on the field. This might be a pass interference call.
And wide receiver Atal Khalik right there. The attendant receiver, a beautiful pass by Austin Kane over the outside shoulder of Khalik.
Atal Khalik went up to grab it and then came down, incomplete, but a flag on the field. We'll wait for the official.
And cornerback for the Foothillers, Michael Pettiford.
They're going to call a personal foul against the Foothillers. So it'll give them 15 yards and a first down. So ball at the 26-yard line, make it the 27-yard line of the Foothillers. Bonita Vista has done a good job of moving that ball inside that 20-yard line. They just have not been able to score. I formation here for the Barons, as Josh Santos will be dotting the I here. Man in motion to the left. That's going to be Miller. And they're going to give it out to Santos. Santos over the middle, and he goes up, hits one person, and tries to run him over, but gets held for a gain of about 5 yards.
Yeah, good hard run right there by Josh Santos. But right there to meet him by the Foothillers was Melchor Valencia, defensive back, with a nice, clean, hard hit.
First quarter action here from Chula Vista High School as the Bonita Vista Barons taking on the Grossmont Foothillers on neutral turf. I formation once again, man in motion to the near side. And they're going to go ahead and give it to Santos. Santos over left side. He gets a nice move, makes it to the 10, to the 5, inside the 5. They're going to mark him down at about the 4-yard line. Nice carry there by Santos, a first down and more. They'll give the Bonita Vista Barons a first and goal from inside the 5.
Well, that was a good block right there, again, by fullback Ricky Alvarez, who sealed off the defensive end and turned him in, allowing Santos to break to the outside to use his speed to take that ball inside the 5-yard line and another first down.
So the Barons knocking on the Foothiller door here. Ball spotted inside the 5-yard line at the 4. I formation for the Barons. They're going to give the handoff up the middle and going into the end zone. They're going to say touchdown Barons. In with the carry, Caleb Sue.
Caleb Sue for the Bonita Vista Barons getting his number called right there on that goal line situation, subbing in for Josh Santos. Sue playing slot back and also playing a little bit of I back. Very versatile player. Gets the ball, gets his number called quite often in this Bonita Vista offense. And that's what Bonita Vista needed right there, Valentin. They just needed a little confidence-building drive right there. As they were moving the ball quite well in the running game. This time they caught a break with that personal foul penalty. Couple of good runs by Santos. Touchdown Bonita Vista.
As we await the extra point, it's going to be up, and it is going to be good. 14-7, Foothillers still lead here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Well, Bob, plenty of football left, 14-7. The Barons get back into this one.
Well, I think this is going to be a good football contest. These two teams, right now, and good attacks offensively. Right now, the big plays go to Grossmont with two big, long pass plays by their quarterback, Anthony Lawrence, and the last one to receiver Jeff Bowers for 82 yards. But then comes the Barons right back with a good drive of their own, little mixing up of the pass and the run, and actually just kind of finishing where they left off the drive before that. Just creating some good positive yards on the ground, and that's what they needed. They were down 14-0, and then come back and just make this a 7-point deficit.
Martin Lampert and Trent Galkowski back to return for the Foothillers. As the kick is away, and it's going to be a low line drive, taken at about the 3-yard line by Galkowski. He's up to the 15-20, down at about the 22-yard line. And that's where the Foothillers will take it, 1st and 10.
Okay, so 2 offensive series for the Grossmont Foothillers.
160 yards and 2 TDs there for Lawrence. Anthony Lawrence, their quarterback, only a junior, 6'1", 190 pounds. And he has shown that he can throw the ball downfield and hit his receivers in stride. That's the impressive part is, can you throw the ball downfield, but not only can you throw it 40 yards, but can you hit your receiver in stride?
Well, you know that Grossmont has only run 3 plays. And there are 3 pass plays. So let's see if, again, expect a pass play here as they go empty in the backfield.
Man in motion. 3 receivers to the near side for Lawrence. They're going to throw a screen pass to the near side, and they'll be completed and taken out of bounds. Goes Brett Stone.
Okay, that's as good as a run right there as Lawrence hits his wide receiver, Brett Stone, for a nice pickup of about 8 yards.
So Anthony Lawrence looks comfortable there in the backfield as he is getting rid of these balls. Play action fake, looking downfield, up the middle of the field, and he completes it again. And then breaking 1 tackle, 2 tackles was Jeff Bowers.
Well, Bowers came into tonight averaging 138 yards per game receiving the ball. So, again, he was on the other end of that 82-yard connection. So it appears that Bowers is one of the favorite targets of Anthony Lawrence.
Well, so far he's hit Bowers and Brooks for 160 yards. As looking to throw again, throws to the far side of the field, little screen pass, nice completed and taken out of bounds for a gain of about 15 on that one.
Well, right there, that was a good play call to be called against the soft Bonita coverage right there. Bonita Vista playing their defensive back probably about 10 yards off the ball. Basically almost giving Grossmont that first down.
So 1st down and 10 here for the Foothillers. Ball spotted just inside midfield on the Bonita Vista side. Lawrence looking to throw. Rolls out. Rushed out of the pocket and then throws that ball away. That ball was intended for Jeff Bowers.
Well, right there, that was a good job by Lawrence, just showing some poise and keeps on looking downfield, going through his progressions. Nobody's there, then finally makes a wise choice by throwing that ball out of bounds. And Foothillers going no huddle.
So no huddle here. Out of the gun. They're going to fake the handoff once again. Throwing down the middle of the field. Has a receiver. He's hit and he hangs on to the ball. Jeff Bowers.
Well, that was a great reception by Bowers, and he was even put an exclamation point on that hit by Matt Macario. But good job by Bowers of holding on to that ball for a huge Grossmont first down.
A 22-yard pass there by Lawrence as he gets another one to the outside completed and then taken down for a gain of 6 yards.
Well, right now that spread offense for the Foothillers working very effectively against this Bonita Vista defense. Seems like every play right there on those little bubble screens and hitch passes are averaging about 5 to 7 yards a pop.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side for Lawrence. As he'll go ahead and fake the handoff and keeps it on the keeper as he goes up and gets a gain of maybe 1 yard. Nice job there by Bonita Vista making that tackle.
Yeah, that was Luke Parr, a linebacker on that play right there. Did a good job of scraping over quite nicely and preventing Anthony Lawrence from breaking that run outside for a first down.
Lawrence puts 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side here as we have a 3rd down and short here, 3rd and 3 for the Foothillers. 1 man in the backfield right behind Lawrence, and he's going to now move him to his right hip. And that is Avery Smith. As he's going to roll, get flushed out of the pocket, throws, and incomplete. That pass was going to be intended for Aaron Anderson. And it'll bring a 4th down situation here for the Foothillers. But this is no man's land here at high school level. So they're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down and about 3 to go.
Yeah, and it's nice to see that Bonita Vista's defensive backs are now playing some press coverage.
Ball spotted at the 22-yard line. There's some motion at the line, and here come the flags. It's going to be a 1st down here for the Foothillers. Unless they call it on Grossmont. We'll wait for the official. It's not be encroachment, and it is.
Yeah, encroachment against the defense of the Barons right there. Gives, and I underline that, gives Grossmont a 1st down.
Well, that moves the ball into right inside the red zone. Into the 17-yard line. Same formation here for the Foothillers. 1 man in the backfield. Lawrence throwing downfield. Has a receiver, incomplete. And he took a hit as well. So Anthony Lawrence a little bit pressured now. So now Bonita Vista doing a good job of pressuring Lawrence and rolling him out of that pocket. Lawrence looks really comfortable when he can last in the pocket more than 4 seconds.
Well, yeah, and that time Bonita Vista dialed up a linebacker blitz from the inside right there, blitzing into the A-gap. And that's what you're going to need to do against this spread offense right there. You're going to have to do some blitzing to knock off the timing of that passing game.
Lawrence out of the gun, 2 receivers to the right side. Bonita Vista showing blitz, and here come the flags again. Let's give them another 5 yards. Bonita Vista making it easy here on the Foothillers, marching this ball downfield.
Yeah, that time right there, Moises Villapando, inside linebacker, and one of the Bonita Vista captains right there, just kind of anticipating that snap count. So he crossed the neutral zone and gives Grossmont 5 additional yards.
Same formation for the Foothillers as the ball spotted at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw, looking into the end zone, has the receiver incomplete, overthrows his intended receiver, Christian Brooks.
Christian Brooks right there on the flag route, wide open, but Lawrence overthrows him. He had about 2 or 3 steps on the defender.
Yeah, Christian Villegas was trailing him by a couple steps. So that ball just overthrown. I think it's probably because the pass was not from, it wasn't a long 80-yard pass there, Bob. 3rd down and 5. Play action fake. Down the middle, complete into the end zone. Touchdown, Foothillers. But we have a flag, and we have to wait for what the flag says. This might be against the Barons. And there's also another hanky out here in the middle of the field, so we'll wait.
Well, that
as of now, the call is a touchdown.
Well, that was a nicely executed play-action pass right there by Anthony Lawrence again to Jeff Bowers. And Bowers catching that ball again in traffic. Good coverage by the Barons secondary. But then Bowers, I'm telling you, anytime you throw anything in the vicinity of his hands, he catches it. He can take the hit. He has the speed to go downfield. But let's see the referees as they sort this out.
Jeff Bowers.
So we have personal foul roughing the passer against Bonita. And then also
holding.
A defensive holding against Bonita.
So Jeff Bowers with the touchdown reception. 12 yards into the end zone. And unofficially, Bob, Anthony Lawrence has thrown for 231 yards already with 2 minutes left in the first quarter of play and 3 touchdowns.
He might be on his way to another 2,000-yard season with numbers like that and beyond.
Foothillers to kick the extra point. It is up, and it is going to be no good. So a 20-7 Foothiller lead here from Chula Vista High School on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
A couple of positive notes on that drive there for the Foothillers is the fact that they were able to move the ball downfield. But on the other side of the ball, for Bonita Vista, a couple of positive notes. You're starting to pressure Lawrence, and you're starting to pressure him to roll out of the pocket and force him to throw downfield.
And that's true, Valentin. But one thing when you're doing pressure like that, you have to have disciplined pressure. And when I say that is that you're trying to shoot the gaps right there with the linebacker blitz and anticipate the snap count. I wouldn't be surprised if instead of blitzing into the A gaps, don't be surprised they send an outside linebacker or safety from the outside.
So the penalties assessed on the kickoff as they bring that ball all the way up to midfield, 50-yard line. And if Marlon Lampert can get his foot on this ball, he will probably put it into the end zone.
Well, we saw him kicking pregame.
He's got a leg.
He's got a leg.
Which was the reason why I was so shocked when he didn't hit the ball. A pooch kick. That ball is up for grab. It's live, and it looks like Grossmont recovers, and here comes the flag.
And that's the whole basis of that pooch kick right there, is to allow your coverage team to get down there, and you have the smashers just go in there and then just smash the guy who gets the ball and knock the ball loose, and that's what happened. But there's a penalty flag on the play.
So one of the upmen for Bonita Vista was unable to bring that ball down, as especially the pooch kicks, when they're rotating end over end, they're difficult balls to catch. And so Grossmont recovers, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see what they say. They're going to wave it off. So the Foothillers recover the ball, and they'll have it 1st and 10 inside Bonita Vista territory. And whenever you have the ball placed at the 50-yard line as the opposite team, you don't expect them to have a short pooch kick or an onside kick or any of that kind of stuff, because you know they can put it into the end zone and force you from the 20-yard line. But in this case, Grossmont, gets them off guard.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you know what, Valentina, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happened, or that was the play, special teams play that was called, but it was just unsuccessful. They said, well, hey, let's come back. We'll try it again. And this time worked quite effectively.
And it's a win-win situation, Bob, because even if Bonita Vista recovers, they still only get it at the 27-yard line.
That's right.
Actually, they're going to spot it at the 28-yard line. So first and 10 on the Bonita Vista 28-yard line. Two receivers to other side for Lawrence. Lawrence keeps the ball on a keeper, and he goes up the middle, dodges one tackler. He's on his feet. He's into the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Grossmont. And Lawrence continues to shine here tonight.
Anthony Lawrence doing it with his feet on that play right there. Again, working in the shotgun from the spread formation. Play action, fake to his running back, and then just takes that ball out, takes it upfield. But what I liked about that play right there, Valentine, was his vision to run to daylight. He started upfield and then saw some daylight break out of the corner of his eye, cut it back over, used his speed to get in the end zone. Great execution by Anthony Lawrence.
27-yard rushing touchdown there for Lawrence as he continues to shine here tonight. That kick is up for the extra point, and it is going to be good. 27-7 here. The Grossmont Foothillers lead on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. And right off the bat, we're still in the first quarter. 1:54 left here in the first quarter of play. It's a 27-7 lead. I feel like we're about to go to halftime, but we still have another quarter left to play.
Well, it's just what Grossmont is doing is Grossmont is taking advantages of opportunities. Grossmont right now is they're basically dictating the game to Bonita Vista. They're saying, okay, well, we're going to get you with the big play. And you come back, we're going to stop you on defense. Okay, you scored a touchdown on us. But then after that, we're going to come back with a pooch kick, recover it down, we're going to score on you again. Then we're going to hit you with another big play. And right now, it looks like Grossmont is basically performing their game plan quite well. Bonita Vista on the other side of the ball right now seems to be doing very well in their running department, but once they get inside the red zone, things start to happen, and they just kind of sputter out on their drives. Hey, a lot of football left right now, 27-7. We're still in the first quarter. Bonita Vista always has a chance to get back into this ball game very soon.
As that kick is off, and it's going to be taken from about the 4-yard line by Santos, and it hits him, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. So Santos was going to get the opportunity to return this ball for Bonita Vista and was not able to come up away with it. And that'll put them at the 20-yard line. But not to be discouraged, Bonita Vista fans, because Bonita Vista has shown that they can put it in the end zone as well. So it just takes one big play. Josh, go ahead and move that momentum over to your side. And the way this ball game is going, who knows what we're going to see here tonight.
Well, one thing, if you're Bonita Vista right now, there's no reason to panic. Just stick with your bread and butter right there. Open up some running lanes.
I formation, looking to throw. Has a complete receiver right there, and he'll go ahead and dodge one tackler, two tacklers, and then finally gets taken down. And gain of about 3 yards on that play.
That was a tall Khalik right there, getting his number called on that little hitch pass. Pickup of about 3 yards on that play.
So 2nd down and 7 here for the Bonita Vista Barons. That ball spotted just short of the 24-yard line. Beautiful weather for football now. I think it's cooled down quite a bit. I formation here for the Barons. Man in motion to the near side. And they're going to go ahead and give it to Santos. Santos around the left side. He gets up past the first down marker and gets a gain of about 9 yards.
Yeah, Josh Santos right there doing some hard running. Popping that inside handoff to the outside right off tackle. Taking it close to the first down marker. Looks like they're going to mark him about a half a yard short.
I don't think the officials gave him any credit on that run, as they put him a little bit short of the first down marker. 3rd down and about 1 to go. Delvin Miller now offset I formation as he's in the backfield. They're going to pitch it to the near side, trying to get around the corner, and he'll get taken down for a loss. Dalvin Miller was trying to get around the corner and was not able to. And that'll bring a 4th down situation for Bonita Vista. They'll have to punt this ball away.
Again, defensive back for the Foothillers, Melchor Valencia, coming up from his defensive back position, reading and reacting that play very nicely, bringing up a punting situation for the Barons.
Jeff Bowers back to receive, and he'll go put himself at his own 42-yard line. The snap is good, the kick is up, and end over end. Bowers will take him from about the 40, 45, 50. Goes around to the right side of the flag. He's up across midfield and up to the 35-yard line, but I believe this might be coming back. It's going to be a block in the back or a hold. As that will be the end of the first quarter of play. The Foothillers lead this one by a score of 27-7 here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
So one quarter is in the books, and we have a 27-7 lead here for the Grossmont Foothillers as they are the visiting team. The Bonita Vista Barons, the host team, as they are playing their home game at Chula Vista High School and at Joseph Rindon Stadium. And so far, we've seen some pretty good fireworks here in the first quarter of play. We got one more quarter before halftime, Bob, and we have a 27-7 ball game. Last week, we had a defensive battle for the first half of the game, and this time we're seeing score galore.
Oh, yeah, we are seeing some score galore right now, and the Grossmont Foothillers are really putting on a show for that first quarter of play, putting up 27 points and the big plays on offense in the passing game, and then that last drive right there, quarterback Anthony Lawrence doing it on the ground himself, puts his team up by a score of 27-7 as we start the second quarter.
So we are going to go ahead and re-kick. And they're going to redo 4th down here.
Yeah, right before we came back on, Valentine, the referee called both offensive holding and defensive holding, so offsetting penalties on that last punt. We'll bring the ball back and we'll re-kick.
So they will re-kick. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line of Bonita Vista. Bowers back at his own 44-yard line. Back to receive. Now he moves back to the 43 and the 42. So we'll try this all over again here. As the second quarter is underway, a high snap, and the kick still gets away. Bowers will take it from about the 47, trying to go around the right side. Trying to get a block, cuts it out the middle. He gets taken down, hit, still on his feet, trying to come back the other side, and will get taken down as he got it up to the 45-yard line. And I don't know if they're going to give him the forward progress. They might be marking them at about the 48.
Yeah, Jeff Bauer is doing a lot of running right there on the punt return. Going upfield, going sideways, going a little bit backwards. He probably netted, I don't know, about maybe 12 yards on that return.
Yet he ran about 60. So 1st and 10 here for the Foothillers, as that is now the end of the first quarter. So they re-kicked the ball, and now they're going to go ahead and switch sides. So now Bonita Vista will be going from right to left. The Foothillers will be going from left to right as they switch fields here. And the officials trying to do the best job they can with one official down. So 1st and 10, ball just inside of Bonita Vista territory, spotted at the 48-yard line. So Lawrence once again in the backfield, out of the gun, 2 receivers to the right, to 3 receivers to the left side, 1 on the near side, and that pass goes up the middle. It's completed and caught and then dropped, but he was already down. Marlon Lampert was already down. They're going to call him incomplete. It almost seemed like it was a catch, and then it came loose.
Yeah, from our vantage point, it did look like a catch, Valentine, but the referee obviously right there on a lot closer than we are. It looks like he probably didn't have possession going down to the ground. And that's what they're going to call an incomplete pass and second down.
So incomplete pass, second down. Same formation here for Lawrence. Lawrence draws back to pass. Looking down the middle. Has an open receiver, wide open, as he hits them at about the 30-yard line. He gets another 3 yards up to the 27.
Now J.T. Barnes on the reception right there for the Foothiller. Just ran a nice, easy little slant route right there. The safeties left a hole open there in the secondary. Another first down.
Another 20-yard pass there by Lawrence for a first down. 2 receivers to either side here for Lawrence. Looking to throw again. Has a receiver. He gets his receiver. He drops the ball. Ball up for grabs and recovered by the Foothillers. That pass was caught by Lampert and wasn't able to keep his hands on it as he bobbles it, juggles it, and then throws it backwards. But luckily, they jump on it.
Well, that one right there was a catch and a fumble. And good job by the big man up on the offensive line right there for the Foothillers. Playing heads-up football right there and falling on the football, so they retain possession.
Three receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Lawrence looks and then hesitation, throws downfield, has a receiver. That ball's going to be caught or intercepted. Interception there by Bonita Vista. An excellent play by Matt Macario.
Yeah, Matt Macario right there just challenging for that ball and actually won that battle. Good job by Matt Macario stripping the ball away from the receiver.
Jeff Bowers, yeah.
Yeah, from Bowers. So that was a good matchup right there.
So Lawrence finally throws an INT to start off this second quarter of play, and a big defensive play there by Bonita Vista as they get the ball back. And now we have a flag on the play. It's going to be a sideline infraction as they're telling the coaches to get back. That ball was wrestled away from Bowers, and they're saying that the offensive player usually should keep possession if it's a tie-up. Nonetheless, somehow Macario juggles that and takes that ball away from Bowers, and it's an interception there called by the officials, and they'll have it deep inside their own territory. That ball spotted at the 2-yard line. Get the hand up the middle, and getting some breathing space now is Bonita Vista. That ball gets taken to the 7-yard line, and a gain of about 5 yards.
Oh, Josh Santos right there, just running that right up the middle. Doing a good job, putting his head down, keeping his pad level down low, getting some good positive yards that they need. Now, like you said, Valentine, they were down there right around the 2-yard line. So that brings the ball up to right around the 7-yard line.
Well, Josh Santos, he is going to be the workhorse here tonight. You're starting to see them use him more and more and more as he is dotting the I right now. 2 receivers to the far side. They're going to give it to Santos again. Santos around the right side. He's up to the 5, 10, 15. Breaking another tackle, finally out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. But a first down here for Bonita Vista.
Well, that's what I like about Josh Santos. He's a strong inside runner, but he has enough speed and quickness to pop it to the outside and turn the corner. And that's exactly what they did on that play right there. They're bringing in, or actually Santos coming out for a breather after that play, and filling in his shoes for this play will be Caleb Sue.
Well, Caleb Sue has also ran the ball well here for Bonita Vista. 2 receivers to the far side. Austin Kane will go ahead and give it to Sue. Sue goes up the middle and leans forward and gets a gain of about 4 yards. A second down and 6 upcoming here for the Barons.
Yeah, Sue getting some tough yards right there. Sue not a big back, 5'5", 150 pounds.
Second quarter action here from Chula Vista, California, as we are on the campus of Chula Vista High School. The Bonita Vista Barons using this as their home game field. Neutral field for both teams, and we have a 27-7 Foothiller lead here. And a timeout called by Bonita Vista.
PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
9:36 left here in the second quarter of play. Valentina Escañuela alongside Bob Osuna live here from Chula Vista High School as we have a dandy. The Grossmont Foothillers taking on the host Bonita Vista Barons, as Bonita Vista now marching downfield. Second down and 5, make it 2nd and 6 here on their own 25-yard line. Santos around the near side, dodges one tackler, 2 tacklers, and then gets taken down, gets a gain of maybe 1 yard. It'll bring down a 3rd down and 4.
Josh Santos right there just trying to make something out of nothing. But on that play right there for the Grossmont Foothillers, who had him initially in the backfield, was linebacker Justin Peace, who Santos actually stiff-armed to get him out of the way, but Peace came back in after that stiff arm and finished up the play.
Josh Santos with a very low center of gravity, so if you're going to hit him and knock him down, you got to hit him low. It's hard to hit him low, though, because he only goes 5'5". Make it 5'6". Looking to throw. Looking down the middle of the field, has the completed pass there to Atal Khalik, and a 1st down and more there for the Barons.
That was just a nice pass right there to Atal Khalik over the middle. Ball out in front of him, catches it outside of his body with his hands. Good pitch and catch right there. Bonita Vista, working from deep of their own side of the field, close to the end zone. Now takes that ball across a 30-yard line, about the 35-yard line. Let's make that the 30-yard line.
Ball spotted just inside the 30, actually outside the 30-yard line, 31-yard line. They're going to give it to Santos. He dodges one, breaks another one, spins around, and then finally gets taken down. A gain of about 6 yards on that play. And once again, we talk about his center of gravity. If you're going to knock him to the ground, you got to hit him low.
Well, he's going to take it to you, and he's going to deliver the hit to you before you deliver it to him. And that's what he did on that play right there. That was a punishing run by Josh Santos.
Josh Santos, 5'6", 180 pounds, a scrappy runner. Not afraid to hit you. Not afraid to come right at you. Hides well behind his offensive line. Hard to see coming through the line. I formation. Play action fake. Down the field. Has a receiver. Overthrows his tight end, Gabe Bell.
Gabe Bell right there. A little tight end release over the middle of the Foothiller secondary. Wide open. Got behind the safety. Austin Kane just led him a little bit too far.
So a 3rd down and 4 upcoming here for the Barons. They're not afraid to throw the ball. They're not afraid to run the ball. The Barons offense looking like it's starting to click. Offset I formation, Santos in the backfield. And to give it to Santos. Santos right side. It gets a nice block and spins around, puts his head down and gets 10. 1st down Barons.
That's been a good recipe right there, handing it to Josh Santos and having his fullback, Ricky Alvarez, leading the way.
Santos got hit hard, and he needs a breather as he jogs out. And coming into the game, checks in Caleb Sue and Dalvin Miller. So they'll put Sue as the running back. They're going to give it to Sue on the near side. He makes 1-man miss, 2-man miss. Gets a gain of 5.
Good job by Caleb Sue right there, making the first man miss. Good pickup on that carry. Looks like he picked up about 6-7 yards.
All this ground game for Bonita Vista is working really well against this Foothiller defense, and whenever you can run the ball that well, it sets up for a big pass play.
And they're deep in their backfield too, Valentin. They got a lot of fresh legs out there, with Santos, getting the majority of the carry, but then you have Sue coming in, giving him a breather and picking up positive yards.
High formation for Kane. There's no flags on that play as Sue gets up to the first down marker. He might have gotten in here if they give him a favorable spot. It's going to be close. And they may have to measure this one. Looks like they're a little bit short. They're going to call a timeout. They're going to have to measure this one here, but that run game for Bonita Vista is starting to really unfold here in the second quarter of play.
Oh, yeah. It's just that they've been running the ball successfully against this Grossmont defense. As they try to get back into this game with 6 minutes, 23 seconds left to play in the first half.
Well, plenty of football left. They came up with a big defensive play against Anthony Lawrence as he throws a pick right inside the red zone at about the 2-yard line, and now they're marching themselves all the way back across midfield, and now they are in Foothiller territory at about the 43-yard line. And looking to get a first down here. Let's see how short it is. It's going to be about a nose short. Make it about 6 inches. So to bring a third down and about 6 inches to go. And that backfield with Sue and Santos and Miller for Bonita Vista has really given the Foothillers a hard time.
Josh Santos standing on the sidelines right now for Bonita Vista, as Caleb Sue's right now is in at tailback.
Santos gaining a breather. And Bonita Vista rotating fresh legs there in the backfield. I formation for the Barons. One receiver to the far side, one on the near side. Let's see if they put a man in motion here to the right side and try to isolate Atal Khalik on the near side. I'll go ahead and keep it on the quarterback keeper as he goes forward and gets the first down. Had a mismatch on this near side of the field here, Bob, with Atal Khalik. But Bonita Vista plays it safe, and they get the first down. Nice play call there by the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, good job by the Bonita Vista offensive line, just getting a good surge right there. They just needed 6 inches. Looks like they picked up about 2 yards on that play. First down, Bonita Vista.
First down at the Foothiller 40-yard line. Offset I formation. Sue will go ahead and fake the handoff as he throws it to the far side. Ball is completed. Angel Latavazo on the right side gets a gain of about 20 and a first down.
Angel Latavazo right there getting his number called right here for the first time tonight, coming out of the backfield.
And we talked about him earlier in the game, Bob. We have a lot of playmakers on that field for Bonita Vista. Angel Landavazo, Francisco Valdez, a lot of these guys that we haven't really seen much about, but you see the kind of plays that they can make.
Oh, absolutely. And now checking back in is Josh Santos. Landavazo is going to stay in at fullback.
Ball spotted at the 21-yard line. They're going to give him 19 yards on that catch, as they're going to give it to Santos. Santos up the middle, spins around, still keeps his legs moving and gets another 3 yards on that one as he gets a gain of 7.
Now, one thing I like about Josh Santos right there is that he doesn't go down after the first hit. He'll deliver the blow to you, and he'll either shrug you off or he'll spin, but he just keeps his legs moving for positive yards in every carry.
Couple of substitutions here for Bonita Vista as they get some fresh legs onto the field. Checking in, Jonathan Schultz. So Austin Kane under center. 2 men in the backfield for him. 1 man to the near side. Kane looking to throw, rolling to the near side of the field. Has to spin around, gets taken down. And it almost seemed like it was a broken play from the beginning as they'll get a loss of about 5 yards on that one. A third down now here for Bonita Vista.
Yeah, you're right, Valentin. Austin Kane was just rolling out to his left, but there was only one receiver into the pattern on that play. And he was double covered, and there were just no other secondary receiver. So basically, he just took that sack, a wise choice, instead of throwing the ball away. And so it brings up a third down for the Barons.
A loss of 7. Third down and 10 now here for Bonita Vista. Ball now at the original line of scrimmage, 21-yard line. They give it to Atal down the middle, spins around, makes the catch to the 10-yard line, and another first down. Atal Khalik.
Atal Khalik on that quick slant right there gets up feeling a little sore, like he felt something on that hit. So it looks like he's going to come out of the game right now, and Daniel Bobier is going to come in and take his place. Yeah, Khalik down on the sidelines right now just saying, "Oh, that one hurt, Coach."
Daniel Bobier checks in, and another first down here for Bonita Vista. So once again, you're talking about a pretty good game plan here, trying to get back into this one. It's taking you a long time to get into the end zone, but that only means one thing, Bob, and that means that you keep Anthony Lawrence on that sideline.
Absolutely. You keep the Grossmont high-powered offense off the field. And Bonita Vista right now is playing Bonita Vista football offensively. You know, they're very balanced on their attack, and that's what they do in and year out. And I'm sure that was the game plan coming in tonight. You know, let's stay balanced. One thing they probably did not want to do tonight is give up the big play, and that's been the story right now the first half, Valentin, is the big plays by Grossmont.
2 big plays, on 2 consecutive offensive drives for the Foothillers. They went 82-yard touchdown pass to Christian Brooks from Anthony Lawrence, and then he connected with Jeff Bowers for 80 yards. So 4-1 left here in the second quarter of play. Valentin Escañuela alongside Bob Osuna, live from Chula Vista High School. The Bonita Vista Barons marching downfield. Now, first and goal from the Foothiller 10-yard line. I formation, man in motion to the near side. And they're going to give it to Santos. Santos goes up the middle and then gets tackled, gang tackled, right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of half a yard.
Good tackle right there by the defensive lineman, Anthony Posada, for the Grossmont Foothillers, coming in over from his defensive end position and just kind of going right down the line. Good hard hit by Posada.
Bobier and checks out. Anthony Garza checks in, as well as Dalvin Miller, and they'll split Dalvin Miller to the far side of the field. One man in the backfield, that's going to be Santos. Looking to throw, looking down the field, has it up for grabs, and it's going to be incomplete. That pass was intended for Miller, Dalvin Miller.
Yeah, pass thrown behind Dalvin Miller right there as Miller was trying to run a little slant pattern inside. He was a slot receiver on that play.
3rd and goal. Garza checks out. Sue checks in for the Barons. And actually, here comes Garza with the play call. They're going to put trips to the far side of the field. One man in the backfield. That's going to be Santos. Looking to throw into the end zone. Up for grabs. It's going to be incomplete. No good. So a 3rd down and goal, and they are unable to convert. And this is something they struggled with in the red zone, is being able to get it from the 20 into the touchdown, into the end zone.
And that's one thing, you know, Bonita Vista, in between the 20s, they've been playing great offensively. As soon as you get down in the red zone right now, it looks like they're really not calling anything that so far has worked to keep that drive alive or to get into the end zone.
So a field goal attempt here for the Bonita Vista Barons. The hold is down, the kick is up, and it looks like it's going to be good. So they put up 3 on the board, 27-10. The Foothillers still lead here from Chula Vista High School on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
Well, they took off 8 minutes almost during that drive there off the clock, and now you bring back the high-powered Grossmont offense onto the field, and it's your job if you're Bonita Vista to try to hold them here to no points and go into halftime. Whether you score again or they don't score, but as long as they don't score, you go into halftime pretty comfortable here.
Well, right now, when you have 3 minutes and 4 seconds left to play in the half, what you really want right now is a 3 and out. So that way you do have a little bit of time left to at least get something down the field, get another score, field goal, something to go in with some momentum. Yeah, you're going to go in trailing, but still, though, you just don't want to go into halftime deflated at this point in time of the ball game.
And we have seen how long it takes Grossmont to put a score on the board. As that kick is going to be a low line drive, bounces up, and it'll be taken at about the 10-yard line, up to the 15-20. He's up to the 40, still on his feet, and then finally taken down, actually right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Marlon Lampert right there on the kickoff return, taking it close to midfield.
2:57 left here in the second quarter of play. Bonita Vista looking to get a big hold here. But here comes Anthony Lawrence. Anthony Lawrence with a huge game tonight. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side here for Lawrence. 1 man in the backfield. They're going to throw to the far side, has a screen pass, and he'll take it. He's still on his feet and still breaks the tackle up to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Brett Stone on that reception right there. Just a simple pitch and catch. And you could take that all day long with that coverage that Bonita Vista's given you. They're playing soft. They're playing off about 12 yards. All you got to do is pitch and catch it. You get 1 or 2 blocks downfield, and you turn it into a big first down.
Same formation here for Lawrence. 1 receiver to the near side. Lauren looking down the middle of the field. Has an open receiver. That pass is complete and into the end zone. No, just short. They held him at the 2-yard line.
And now it's Jeff Bowers again on the reception. And Valentin, right before this drive, what did you say? In about 2 plays, Grossmont can score. 2 plays, Grossmont's down to the 2-yard line.
He just threw 2 passes for 50 yards here. And that ball now spotted at the 2-yard line. So will Lawrence throw with from 2 yards out? Nope, they're going to try to run it, and they'll hold him short. The ball comes loose on the ground, and it's going to be recovered unless they called him down on forward progress. Looks like they did.
Well, there's a penalty on the play as well, Valentin. But a couple of things were flying on that play, one being the ball and the other one being the helmet of Marlon Lampert.
So a personal foul, face mask against Bonita Vista. So half the distance to the goal and an automatic first down there for the Foothillers.
Well, so when you needed a turnover right there to prevent Grossmont from scoring, a personal foul penalty is going to take that ball half the distance to the goal and a new set of downs.
.223 left here in the first half of play. And the Grossmont Foothillers find themselves at the 2-yard line. So they are knocking on that Barron's door as Lawrence will put 2 receivers to either side here. 1 man at his left hip looking to throw. Throws it into the end zone. Touchdown, Christian Brooks, a 2-yard touchdown pass by Lawrence, just adds to its total as they go up 33-10 here to await this extra point kick.
Well, Valentin, you called that right at the outset of that drive right there.
It only took them 45 seconds to get that ball into the end zone. JT Barnes to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is going to be good. So a 34-10 ball game here. The Foothillers lead this one big here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. And so far, Bob, unofficially, I've been tracking his numbers. 312 yards passing right before the half with 3 TDs.
No, there's not much more you can say. The numbers speak for themselves. You know, good job by Anthony Lawrence right there, finding the open receiver, staying poised in the pocket, being smart on his throws, knowing when to throw the ball away, knowing when to take it and run with it. He's basically done it all and has really led his offense to a huge lead right here. Up by 24 points as we get close to halftime.
And I forgot to mention, he also had a 27 touchdown, rushing touchdown.
Yes.
27-yarder. So Anthony Lawrence looking good tonight, exploding for huge yardage passing-wise. And he can also do it on the ground with a 27-yard touchdown, rushing touchdown. 2:14 left, though, plenty of time for Bonita Vista to get on their horse and go back the other way. And Bonita Vista's a little confused. They're on the wrong side of the field. They got to go the other way. They probably thought it was the third quarter like I did. It's only the second quarter, guys. We haven't had halftime yet. 2:14 left. Great atmosphere here on the Bonita Vista side as people have came down to Chula Vista High School to support their team. Got the nachos flowing on the other side. I can smell them. Might have to give me some nachos at halftime, Bob.
Oh, it's just a great atmosphere here at Chula Vista High School. Nice, warm, still summer evening.
Josh Lanning and Santos back to, Josh Santos and Ryan Hicks back to receive for Bonita Vista. And with those penalties, that ball gets moved up all the way to the 45-yard line. Let's see what they attempt here as Grossmont will kick that ball way deep. And that could have split the uprights right there as it'll be a touchback. And Bonita Vista will take it 1st and 10 from their own 20.
So let's see what Bonita Vista chooses to do right now as they take possession with 2 minutes, 14 seconds left to play in the half. You know, you do have enough time, run your 2-minute offense, get downfield, you know.
34-10, you can cut the lead by half if you score a touchdown here and you hit the extra point. So Santos to the right side of Kane. Kane out of the gun, 2 receivers to the far side, looking to throw. Down the middle, ball is off the tips of Delvin Miller.
Yeah, Delvin Miller right there, wide open. A nice ball thrown by Austin Kane. That ball should have been caught.
And you hear from the coaches, that ball hits your gloves, you got to bring it in. There's no excuses. Whether it hits your tips or whether it hits the palms, if it hits your gloves, you need to catch it. As that pass goes right up the middle to his tight end, and he rolls forward for a gain of 20 on that one.
Big Gabe Bell right there, tight end for the Barons. Just running a seam route. Lined up on the right side of the formation. Runs behind the linebackers and in front of the safety. First down for Bonita Vista, and they're moving the ball. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
And they rush to the line of scrimmage as the clock stops, and now it starts ticking as they move the chains. Kane looking to the near side, looking for Miller. Miller turns around, and he's going to be pushed, but they don't call a pass interference on that one. A lot of contact there. Surprised they didn't call an interference call.
Well, it was good coverage there by cornerback Melchor Valencia for the Foothillers. And, you know, he wasn't looking back for the ball, Valentin, until the last second, and that probably saved him from a penalty.
Two receivers to the near side, one on the far side for Kane. Santos at his right hip. As Kane looks to throw, looks to the near side. Nice hard throw there. Completed to Robert Garza. 3rd down and 7, a gain of about 3. A minute 35 left here in the first half of play. The clock keeps ticking. Bonita Vista trying to rush their offense here. Two receivers to the far side, looking to throw, looking down, has a receiver. It's caught and completed as he's taken down. A hard hit there by Marcus Flischer. But that moves the chains up forward as the clock stops with 1:19 and the offense moving to the line of scrimmage.
Nice reception there by Caleb Sue, going up high for the ball, keeping the drive alive.
Inside Foothiller territory, ball spotted at the 41-yard line. Kane with two receivers to the near side, one on the far side. Looks to throw again. Has the receiver. Ball is nearly intercepted. That was intended for Sue.
Yeah, that ball was almost picked off right there by the linebacker, Tigran Gamushin.
Second down and 10. 1:13 left here in the first half of play. Kane looking downfield, has a receiver. Ball is caught and completed. A gain of about 7 yards, make it 9 yards, as the official on the far side of the field was going to go ahead and see if they can give him the first down.
Well, if they would have got the first down, that clock would have stopped so they could reset the chains. He calls them short, and that clock is ticking, 52 and counting.
So 52 seconds and counting. Kane, two receivers to the far side. Play is going to be incomplete. But now the clock stops with 43.6 seconds left.
Well, Kane right there going for his big tight end, Gabe Bell, just threw into double coverage. That ball was almost intercepted.
So on a 4th and short, Bonita Vista calls a timeout to talk this one over. Yeah, you're in striking distance here with 43 seconds left of when you've been moving the ball down here with the pass play.
You just got to dial one up right now. It looks like they've been going over the middle to their tight end right there. A big catch by the little receiver, Caleb Sue.
They haven't really targeted Atal Khalik much here in this second quarter of play.
Remember Khalik in the drive before that took a hit over there on the sidelines, came out and rested on the sidelines for a while. I'm wondering if that may have affected him a little bit. He's not out there in the field. See him on the sideline right now holding the football.
And Atal Khalik goes 6'2", 200 pounds. Good sized receiver to be able to go up and grab one. If you put it up high enough. Now 4th down and short. They have to get this first down if they want to continue this drive here. So Kane, I formation. Santos dotting the I. He'll take it himself, and he'll go ahead and down it and get the first down here. So first down and 10 as he gets it to the 29-yard line. And a timeout called. Actually, another timeout called.
Reset the
chains. As they reset the chains. Everybody down, ready to go, and the clock begins to tick. Kane looking to the near side, has open receiver, and it's an interception there as it's into the hands of Ryan Green. That ball was intended for Dalvin Miller. Dalvin Miller just timed the ball a little bit too quickly. went up to grab it and came down without the ball as it went into the hands of the receiver.
Yeah, the ball
of the defender.
Yeah, the ball floated up there for a little while right there, and good job by Ryan Green. He was the one that timed it perfectly and got that ball at its highest point and basically ended the drive for Bonita Vista with 31.5 seconds left to play in the half.
And this is one of those situations where you bring back Anthony Lawrence onto the field. And with 31 seconds left, Anthony Lawrence can do some damage. 3 receivers to the far side for Lawrence. He'll take the snap in his own end zone, throws down the field. Ball is nearly intercepted and picked off there. Dalvin Miller almost came up with the ball. If he catches that ball in stride going forward, he's in the end zone for 6.
Yeah, Anthony Lawrence right there shaking his non-throwing hand, his left hand. Looks like he hit that on a helmet.
So Anthony Lawrence will go ahead and give the handoff up the middle and dodging one tackle, breaking one tackle, cutting it to the near side. Here goes Marlon Lampert near the sideline. Tries to go up the middle again and then gets taken down just inside midfield into Barron territory at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and Anthony Lawrence wisely calls a timeout after that big run by Lampert with 16 seconds left to play in the half. And hey, 16 seconds is a lot of time for this this high-powered, fast-striking offense of the Grossmont Foothillers to get another score on the board.
It's a 34-10 ball game with 16.4 seconds left in the first half of play. Valentina Escañuela alongside Bob Osuna here from Chula Vista High School. Bonita Vista trying to make a stop here and trying to send the Foothillers into the locker room without another score. Plenty of time left, though, for Anthony Lawrence. We see what he can do.
Well, right now, if you're Bonita Vista, you just want to keep everything in front of you. Okay, you have 16 seconds left to play here in the half. You don't want to give up the big play.
You going to a cover 2 here, you think?
I'd go to cover 2 to a prevent, possibly a cover 4 on this, but they're playing press coverage.
2 receivers to either side. Here comes the pressure for Lawrence. He throws it. Ball is completed. And that ball was caught by J.T. Barnes. J.T. Barnes had no idea the ball was coming. It hit him on the leg and it popped up and somehow he managed to bring it in. So they stop the clock with 10.6 seconds left as they get that ball to the 44-yard line. Nice pressure there by Bonita Vista on Lawrence.
Yeah, Bonita Vista applied good pressure, and also they switched up to man coverage on that play. Ten 10.6 seconds left to play in the first half.
34-10, Grossmont lead here with 10.6 seconds left as they call a timeout. Ball is spotted at the Bonita Vista 44-yard line, just shy of the 44-yard line. So let's see what Grossmont designs here on their offensive side. He's going to put 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side for Lawrence. As Lawrence rolls to the far side, looking to throw, throws downfield, up for grabs. Ball is bobbled and incomplete. Nearly caught.
But, Valentine, we're going to get a roughing the passer penalty on Bonita Vista. And that's going to go against linebacker Michael Erickson. He came in on a backside linebacker blitz. But after Lawrence threw the ball, he took 4 steps and then pushed him to the ground. Unnecessary penalty.
It's going to move him up 15 yards.
15 yards, a first down, and they still have
3.7 seconds left. You take a shot at the end zone. So the Grossmont offense still on the field. And you better believe that the game plan for Bonita Vista is going to be coming from halftime is going to be, let's keep the Grossmont offense off the field, period.
Yeah, you need to start playing some disciplined football right now. It's just that there's been a lot of penalties in this game, a lot of them going to Bonita Vista. Encroachment penalties, some personal foul penalties, and another one right there, which they did not need right now.
Well, J.T. Barnes split to the near side of the field. 3 receivers to the near side for Lawrence. 1 on the far side. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. Hard count, and here come the flags. Move them up another 5 yards.
Again, discipline. Going on the sound and not on movement.
Another 5 yards. Now at the 25-yard line. Lawrence, same formation. 3 receivers to the near side. Looks to the sideline. Changes the play and now switches his back to the right side. Fakes a handoff. Throws down the middle. Has a completion to the 5 and just short of the end zone. That pass was given to Christian Brooks as he came out of the backfield, and that'll be it for the first half of play. With the Foothillers, the Grossmont Foothillers leading this one by a score of 34-10 over the Bonita Vista Barons. We'll be back in a few moments with the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Don't go anywhere. It's Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. Welcome to PlayOnSports.com's halftime show, coming to you live from Chula Vista, California, here on PlayOnSports.com. We have a great game on our hands. The Foothillers, the Grossmont Foothillers, lead this one by a score of 34-10 over the Bonita Vista Barons. I'm Valentin Escanuela alongside Bob Osuna here on your home for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. And Bob, a very high offensive first half of play. One guy that stood out, Anthony Lawrence of the Grossmont Foothillers, who unofficially has thrown for 312 yards, 3 touchdowns, and has a 27-yard rushing touchdown as well.
Well, we were waiting for the breakout game for Anthony Lawrence to come, and it looks like tonight was it. The first 2 games, he was playing that little run-and-shoot type of offense off the spread, throwing the short passes, letting his receivers get yards after the catch. Comes into tonight's game, second play of the game, hits a long bomb for, 82 yards on the first play. Comes back the second drive, throws another long bomb. First play, to 80 yards to Jeff Bowers. Then runs a 21-yard scamper on his own. He's doing it all tonight.
He's been hitting Christian Brooks. He got Christian Brooks for 2 TDs, 82 yards, and 2-yard pass for 2 scores. An 80-yard touchdown pass to Jeff Bowers, and then his own, a 27-yard rushing touchdown. And I got to tell you, this kid is legit, man. I mean, he's only a junior. And doing great things.
Well, as a sophomore, he passed for 2,400 yards at 19 touchdowns. Well, what a way to start, going down that path again here tonight with over 300 yards just in the first half alone. But what's going to be interesting is to see how Bonita Vista makes their adjustments to Anthony Lawrence in that potent passing attack of Grossmont.
Well, we have second half action coming to you in just a couple minutes as the players are getting ready to take the field and getting warmed up before right after the halftime. Big keys for Bonita Vista here in the second half of play.
Well, number one, they got to play disciplined football. They've been giving Grossmont a lot of free yards by encroachment penalties, by personal foul penalties. And then what they have to do is they have to finish drives. They've been moving the ball quite well with Josh Santos running the ball and their array of running backs, and they're being able to run the ball quite effectively and then come back and you go over the top to Atal Khalik, and you're moving the ball. But as soon as you get inside the red zone, it just all seems to kind of fade away, and they can't really finish a drive. So that's one of the things they need to do. Get the ball in their first possession of the second half, establish the drive, and finish the drive, and get momentum going your way.
And part of that offensive scheme is going to be to try to keep the ball away from, try to keep the Grossmont offense off the field, period.
Oh, absolutely. You got to sustain drives, move the chains, work the clock, but every time you get the ball, you have to score. And so this time it looks like Grossmont's going to get the ball to start the second half. And one big key for the Bonita Vista defense is you got to get a 3-and-out. You have to get a 3-and-out. You can't give up the big play.
Trent Galkowski down back to receive, as well as Marlon Lampert for the Grossmont Foothillers as we get this second half action underway here from Chula Vista, California. A squid kick that'll be taken by Lampert at about the 15, up to the 25. Dodges one tackler and then gets up to the 32-yard line. And that's where the Foothillers will take it. 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. And the Bonita Vista Baron defense now coming onto the field. They need something big here, and they need it fast.
Yeah, turnover would be nice, just to come out, just to make a statement defensively. And that's one thing that they really haven't done is their defense really hasn't stepped up and made a play. And they probably need to do that, on a couple of stands this second half to give their offensive shot to get good field position and to get on the board quickly.
Lawrence not afraid to throw it deep on the first play from the scrimmage as he throws to his receiver, incomplete. That ball intended to J.T. Barnes right off his fingertips. So they didn't go deep. They went on a little quick slant route and incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 here for the Foothillers.
Yeah, J.T. Barnes right there on the diving effort. That ball just kind of thrown low and a little outside. made it difficult to catch.
Third down action here from Chula Vista. They're going to put 3 receivers to the far side, and they're going to give it on a handoff up the middle, and nowhere for Lampert to go as he gets taken down for a gain of maybe 1 yard. 3rd down and 9.
Okay, so here's Bonita Vista. You need to make your mark right here on this 3rd down play right now. Keep everything in front of you and not let Grossmont get across the sticks.
They're going to go ahead and spread it out here for Grossmont as he's going to be pressured, gets the ball off, and it's going to be completed and taken out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of about 12 yards on that completion, 1st and 10.
Again, and just credit Anthony Lawrence right there for keeping the play alive and rolling out to the flat, waiting patiently for his receiver to get open. 1st down, Grossmont.
So Anthony Lawrence continuing his excellent passing and maneuvering around the pocket to be able to get that ball downfield and complete it. And now another penalty called here against Bonita Vista will move that ball forward 5 yards, and it makes that 1st down a little bit shorter. 1st and 5 here now. Ball at the 47, make it the 48-yard line. The Foot Hitters 48-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side for Lawrence. Lawrence looking to the left. He's going to be pressured. Gets taken down for a sack. And coming out of nowhere, Giancarlo Centeno of Bonita Vista to make the sack.
Yeah, good backside blitz right there by Bonita Vista. Centeno coming from his cornerback position.
That was a loss of about 13 yards. 2nd down and long now here for the Foothillers. 3 receivers to the near side for Lawrence. Here comes the pressure again. Reads the pressure, gives it off to Lampert. Lampert around the left side. Gets near the 1st down marker. He might be a little short. It might be about 2 yards short, but that was a completion for about 15 yards.
Well, I like that call right there. Anytime you have a heavy rush by the defense, you get them off guard right there by throwing a screen pass. Now, it's a good call, right situation right there. You get most of your yardage back from that sack. 2nd down and about 2.
3rd down and short here for the Foothillers.
Excuse me, 3rd down.
And the Foothillers once again with the hard count, trying to get that line to move. 2 receivers to either side for Lawrence. They're going to give the hand up the middle. There goes Lampert. Lampert breaks 1 tackle. He dodges another one. He's up to the 30. 10, 5, touchdown Grossmont as Lampert goes the distance here for a touchdown. And that was a run from about 47 yards.
Well, if the only person in that defensive secondary is your safety and he's not making tackles, you're going to get touchdowns. And that's what happened on that play. Coming up to attempt to bring the ball carrier down was Matt Macario. And running back Marlon Lampert put a good move on him, made him miss, goes all the way upfield for a touchdown.
A 48-yard touchdown rushing touchdown for Lampert as he goes all the way into the end zone. 9:45 left here in the 3rd quarter of play. 40-10. Grossmont leads here as we await the extra point. And J.T. Barnes gets that away, and it has plenty of leg, and it's going to be good. So 41-10 here from Chula Vista High School. The Foothillers got the lead here over the Bonita Vista Barons on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
So 9:45 left here in the 3rd quarter of play. Bonita Vista will get another opportunity on offense. The Foothillers looking great offensively here tonight. Setting down And placing the ball is Marlon Lampert, who just scampered in for a 48-yard touchdown rush. And he'll be kicking off. Ryan Hicks and Matt Macario back to receive as that ball goes out of bounds.
Yep.
And the yellow hanky comes out, and that'll give Bonita Vista excellent field position.
And Marlon Lampert right there shaking his head as he runs off field. That's not the kick he had anticipated. So it's going to give Bonita Vista good field position on the 35-yard line. And Valentine, they need to make something happen offensively and fast.
And very odd thing to see that the one thing that's off on the Grossmont side of the ball is their kickoffs. Lampert misses the kickoff the first time, and then he kicks one out of bounds here for a penalty and puts them in decent field position as they place them at the 35-yard line. So if anything has gone wrong for the Foothillers tonight, it's been the kickoffs.
No, that's really the only thing that has been a miscue tonight.
I formation here for Kane. He puts a man in motion to the right side. The flag comes in, and coming right up the middle is Francisco Valdez as he gets the carry, and he gets a 5-yard gain, but we'll see what the flag is. Flag came in immediately after the snap.
That was the first carry for Valdez tonight. He comes into tonight's game averaging about 54 yards a game.
It's going to be a false start against Bonita Vista, so that'll bring him back 5 yards. We'll do this first down over again. It'll be a first down and 15, and the ball comes back to the 30-yard line. I formation here for Kane. One receiver to either side. Valdez dotting the I. Man in motion to the right. That's going to be Sue. Looking to throw. Has a receiver. And he gets hit and taken down immediately. Angel Landavazo with the carry. With the reception.
And on the big hit right there on the Grossmont side of the ball, Justin Peace showed no peace on that hit.
No peace on the field as he came in and put a good hit on him, knocked him to the ground. A gain of only 2 yards on that. Second down and 13 to go here for Bonita Vista. 2 men in the backfield, one receiver to either side here for Kane. Kane under center, taking the snap. Looking to pass, looking to the near side, throws to the near side of the field. Ball is caught, and it's going to be incomplete as he catches it out of bounds. That was Robert Garza.
You know, that ball right there just floated up by Kane a little bit too far to the outside. Garza comes up with the catch, but out of bounds. Brings up third down and about 13.
So Bonita Vista with a third down and long. We'll need a big play here to get a first down. The first down marker is at the 45-yard line. 3rd and 12. They're going to call it, I'm going to call it 3rd and 13. One man in the backfield, 3 receivers to the near side. Kane wants to throw, throws it on the screen, and that ball goes up for grabs and then almost intercepted. It'll be incomplete. As that screen was going toward the middle of the field, but looked like a broken down play from the beginning.
Well, that was trying to get the ball over there to Delvin Miller on that little Z middle screen right there, but it was read well by the defense of Grossmont. So Bonita Vista just not getting anything going offensively here in the start of the second half. Has to punt.
So the punt will be away. It'll be taken from about the 32-yard line. Making a nice move is Jeff Bowers, and there comes a flag as he finally gets taken down. And this might be going against the Foothillers. Wait for the official.
Yeah, Bowers did not want to come down on that play. A lot of penalty flags thrown tonight, Valentine.
Here comes the official with a block in the back against the Foothillers, so that will come back. It'll be first down Foothillers as they march this ball back. So instead of having it 1st and 10 at the 31, it's going to come back to the 21-yard line. 8:11 left here in the third quarter of play. Valentin Escañuela alongside Bob Osuna. On your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Foothillers jog onto the field as now taking over the quarterback duties, I believe it's Brandon Brown for the Foothillers.
And Bonita Vista calls a timeout right there when they lined up defensively. One thing that I noticed, they have nobody right now out of that defensive formation playing safety. They had all of their defensive back players playing man coverage on each receiver. So that left that there's no one in the middle of the field. So I'm wondering that's why they called a timeout right there, saw that coverage. And I'm telling you, if I was a quarterback right there and I saw that and I would audible, man, I would just throw a post pattern. And if you got one-on-one, you beat the guy, you got 6 points.
Brandon Brown checks into the game for the Foothillers, and he'll be taking over the quarterback duties here for this, possibly the second half of play. Brown, a 5'11 junior, 174-pounder, will spread the offense. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side for Brown. As he goes out of the shotgun, throws to the far side, and he hits his receiver, but it's in and out of his hands, intended for Brett Stone.
Well, he threw a laser to Brett Stone right there, and Stone couldn't quite get his hands on it. Hits off his shoulder pads and bounces off.
It's all that adrenaline running through Brandon Brown's body right now as he gets into the game at the quarterback position. Flings that one a little too hard. A lot too much to handle. He lets that one go down the field and overthrows his intended receiver in Marlon Lampert. So Brown was looking deep.
And Lampert had the defenders beat on that play. Just that ball was overthrown by about 5 yards.
With Brown in the game, 3rd down and 10. Let's see what Brown can do for them, as they have a long 3rd down here from their own 21-yard line. Man in motion to the near side. That's going to be Brooks. As he throws it to the far side, gets a screen pass, but no blockers ahead of him. Gets a completion there, but a gain of 7 only, short of the 1st down. 4th down here for the Foothillers, and they'll have to punt this ball away.
Or will they?
Well, it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. 4th down and short, maybe a hard count. So Brown looks at the sideline, changes the play, and he'll be working out of the gun. And now we're going to call a timeout. So they were working on a hard count to go ahead and get that 1st down. Bonita Vista a little bit more disciplined on that play there.
Well, that was good to see Bonita Vista playing a little bit more disciplined on that snap right there and not going on the sound, on the hard count. Staying disciplined and staying still. So now that puts Grossmont into a legitimate punting situation.
So now Sue will be the return man here for Bonita Vista as he goes back to his own 38-yard line. (41-10), Grossmont Foothillers leading over Bonita Vista. A game that we saw explosive offenses in that first half of play. And we start the third quarter with a quick score by Grossmont to put them up 41-10. So now Sue back to receive for the Bonita Vista Barons as they come out of that timeout. And he'll go back to his own 37-yard line, 38-yard line there to return this punt. Really one of the only times that the Foothillers have really punted this ball away. That punt is end over end, short kick, takes a bounce. And a favorable bounce for the Foothillers as they'll down it at the 36-yard line.
Again, Bonita Vista getting good field position right here as they take over possession on their 36-yard line with 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter.
So plenty of football left here on PlayOnSports.com as we are coming to you live from Chula Vista High School. Bonita Vista Barons are electing to play their home game at Chula Vista. Southwestern College undergoing some renovations to the football field where they play their home games. I formation here for the Barons. Kane will hand it off up the middle, and a gain of about 3 yards on that carry.
Francisco Valdez, the ball carrier for the Barons, taking the ball close to the 40-yard line.
Second down and 6 here for the Barons. Valdez dotting the I. Sue split out to the far side. And Delvin Miller to the near side. They're going to give the hand up the middle to Valdez. He puts his head down, keeps his legs moving, and gets the first down.
Nice hard run right there by Francisco Valdez, lowering in his shoulder and delivering a punishing blow to the linebacker, carrying the linebacker across the front yardstick for a first down. Good run.
Ball spotted at the 48-yard line of the Barons. As jogging in with the play is Robert Garza. So Robert Garza will get split out to the near side. Dalvin Miller to the far side. And Kane looking for Miller. No. Turns around, goes up the middle. Ball will be picked off. And back the other way go the Foothillers. He gets taken down at midfield. A nice interception there by Ryan Green of Grossmont.
Well, Austin Kane was looking right and then coming back and throwing left, but when he threw left, he threw into probably triple coverage right there, trying to go over the middle. But Ryan Green comes up with the interception, his second interception for the night, and gives Grossmont possession at midfield.
5:49 left here in the third quarter of play. Grossmont up big in this one, 41-10. As coming back onto the field is Anthony Lawrence. Lawrence with two receivers to either side will give the handoff up the middle, and Bonita Vista smelled that one as they make a stop short of the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be a loss of about 1 yard.
Oh, that's good penetration by the Baron defensive line right there. Charlie Carrillo on the big stop. 1 yard loss.
Lawrence looking to add to his passing total. Man in motion to the near side. And Lawrence does not see the ball as it gets taken back and down at about the 33-yard line. A loss of another 15 yards almost on that one.
Oh, just a bad quarterback center exchange right there. Lawrence not really ready for the ball on that snap.
So a third down and long. About a third down and 28 on this one. Lawrence with 3 receivers to the far side. And there's a motion again. And an offsides call there against Bonita Vista. That'll move the ball up forward 5 yards. It's still going to be a third down and about 22 to go. The first down marker spotted across midfield at about the 40-yard line. Lawrence out of the gun, taking the snap, getting pressured, throws it off, reads the pressure nicely, and finally gives it off, but it'll be short of the first down as that ball is completed to Avery Smith. And he takes it for a gain of about 10 yards, but he'll be way short of the first down marker. And they'll have to punt this ball away again.
Well, that's a safe play right there that you have on third and long, and you have a very fast rush by the Bonita Vista Barron defense. Throw that little screen pass, get some positive yards, put yourself closer to midfield right around the 45-yard line, and you punt the ball away.
Sue back to receive at his own 20-yard line. So second time that Grossmont will punt this ball here in this second half of play. It's a good snap. Nearly blocked. That is a high kick. Sue will take it from about the 22 and gets taken out of bounds at about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, good coverage on the play by Calvin Waters of the Foothillers. That was 7 on 7, number 7 on number 7.
For about a 7-yard return.
There you go. 3 sevens. Hey.
So first and 10 from the 27-yard line for Bonita Vista. They trail this one 41-10 against the Grossmont Foothillers. And coming in and taking over the quarterback position for Bonita Vista is number 5. And we do not have a name on number 5 as he gives a pitch, and it's going to be a bad pitch. Ball still on the ground, up for grabs. Who comes away with it? Might be Grossmont. It's going to be Grossmont ball. So a bad pitch turns into a turnover here for Bonita Vista, and not where you want to turn the ball over inside your in your own territory, as that ball gets spotted at the 11-yard line.
Well, that was Nick Capos in at quarterback for the Bonita Vista Varans, taking over for Austin Kane on that drive, and we'll see if he remains in the game. But you change it up right there, and you get a turnover, and things not going in the right direction for the Bonita Vista Varans tonight.
So Grossmont will have it, and they're going to place it first and 15 here for the Grossmont Foothillers. And once again, Brandon Brown, the quarterback for the Foothillers. 2 receivers to either side for Brown. Brown working out of the gun, 1 man right behind him, as he's going to go ahead and give the handoff up the middle, moving his legs, keeping his momentum going forward. Avery Smith, a gain of about 5 yards. Second down and 10.
That was a good job by Smith, just getting back to the line of scrimmage. Had about 3 Bonita Vista linemen on him.
Same formation for Brown, 2 receivers to either side. Now he puts a man in motion. That's going to be Brooks. He's going to go ahead and fake the handoff. He gives it off to, once again, Avery Smith. And no gain on that one as he gets a loss of 3 yards. So third down and long.
I'll see if they'll have Brandon Brown throw the ball here.
So third down and 12 to go. 2:37 left here in the third quarter of play. They're going to go ahead and give the handoff, and he gets tripped up and taken down. On the carry was Josh Anderson. So a little bit of miscommunication. It almost seemed like Brown wanted to keep the ball and take it the other way on a bootleg. Instead, he trips up, and it'll be a fourth down situation. And coming in to kick the field goal is J.T. Barnes.
Well, Grossmont right now choosing to play a little conservative. Right now getting some of their depth players in right now to get them some reps as they have a comfortable lead of 41-10 with 1:55 left to play in the third quarter.
As the kick is up, and it is going to be no good. Actually, on the attempt was Khaldoun El-Janabi. It had plenty of leg, just pulled way left. 1:45 left here in the third quarter of play. Valentin Escañuela alongside Bob Osuna on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com, as the Bonita Vista Barons dodge a bullet there by Grossmont. They hold down downs. Field goal is no good, and they'll get it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. I formation here, as they're going to get a handoff up the middle. And I believe that was Francisco Valdez on that carry.
Yeah, good job by Valdez. When he gets the ball, he runs hard. Good pickup of 5 right there. Nick Capos staying in at quarterback.
So Nick Capos had a bad pitch on the last drive he came in. This time he hands it off nicely. A gain of about 5 yards. 2nd down and 5 to go here for the Barons. Capos with an I formation. We'll go ahead and give the handoff. And once again up the middle, but Grossmont there to stop that one. As it is a turnover on downs. He fumbles the ball, and it'll be Grossmont ball.
Well, that was a great hit by Luis Perez of the Grossmont Foothillers. Hard hit, jarring the ball loose. Tonight's game, nothing but big plays and turnovers, Valentin.
1:09 left, and Grossmont comes up away with another defensive turnover in great field position. As that ball will be given to them at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. $1:09 left here in the third quarter of play. And now we got a timeout on the field. Official timeout. And now they wind the clock. 2 receivers to either side here for Brown, as he'll give the handoff up the middle, and still has not worked as they continue to run the ball. This is a good strategy if you are Grossmont, because you keep the ball on the ground, you keep that clock ticking.
Yeah, keep the clock ticking right there. The defensive ends of Bonita Vista seem to be pinching in really close to the running back. Let's see if he keeps one here soon.
Man in motion. They're going to fake the handoff on the end around, give it up the middle, and going forward for a gain of about 8 yards was Alec Deal. Actually, excuse me, not Alec Deal.
That was Josh Anderson.
Josh Anderson.
And Anderson getting his 2nd carry right there. This one definitely better than the first, but he fumbled on the play. That was a late call by the officials.
And Bonita Vista comes away with the ball with 31 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. So a bizarre second half of play so far, Bob. One turnover after the other.
And that one was really hard to decipher there, Valentin, because there was no elation from the Bonita Vista side of the ball, and the referee didn't give the call. Then all of a sudden, it goes the other way.
Fakes the handoff, throws down the middle, hits his tight end, and he gets nailed and gets taken to the ground. But it's not he who is hurt. it is the defender who came in and put the hit on him.
Well, that was Daniel Bobier right there, just lowering his shoulder and delivering the blow. So as all the players get down on the knee, showing respect for their injured teammate and competitor. Well, we have that injury timeout. Want to remind you that PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school sports action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
41-10, Foothiller lead here as the player gets up and is walking under his own strength off the field. Nice job there by Christian Mino.
Mino walking off on his own power, which is a good sign.
So a first down conversion there by the Barons. I formation once again. Nick Capos, the quarterback. They're going to give the handoff over right guard and a gain of about 5 yards.
And Caleb Sue, the ball carrier on that play right there, brought down by defensive back Perry Sherrod. Nice tackle.
They're going to call it a gain of 4, second down and 6. As that brings the third quarter to an end here from Chula Vista High School. The Foothillers, the Grossmont Foothillers, lead this one by a score of 41-10 here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
PlayOnSports.com is not your only destination for Friday. PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com, high school sports lives here.
So as we switch fields, Bonita Vista now going from left to right and Grossmont going from right to left. We'll get this fourth quarter action to you momentarily. Grossmont Foothillers have not really thrown the ball here much in this second half of play. They've elected to run the ball and keep the ball on the ground as a way to take time off the clock, Bob. And, you know, right now the clock is their best friend.
Yeah, it's the best friend of Grossmont right now, and it's also really good to the replacement players right now that are coming in for Grossmont. They're putting in their depth players right now. They're going to get some reps and see some action.
So I formation here for Capos. He's going to fake the handoff, throws to the right side. Ball is up for grabs, nearly intercepted as it comes off one of the fingertips.
Yeah, ball thrown behind fullback Angelo Landavazo.
So a third down and 6 now here for the Barons. Ball on the 30, they're going to call it just shy of the 39-yard line. Fourth quarter action here from Chula Vista High School. The Barons trail, man in motion to the near side. Offset I formation here for Capos. They're going to get a handoff up the middle, and he gets a gain. They're going to call it about 4 yards. He was just shy of the first down marker at the 39. The ball spotted at the 38.
Yeah, linebacker Troy Rendon for the Grossmont Foothillers right there, making his presence known. But fourth down and short, Bonita Vista going for it here with 11:24 and counting to play in the game.
They bring Sue into the game as he dots the I. Capos under center. We'll get a handoff to Sue. Sue goes up the middle, spins around, and leans forward for another 4 yards and a first down.
Yeah, a little mix-up with the the play call defensively by the Foothillers.
So a first down here for Bonita Vista. With 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter of play, Bonita Vista needs a miracle. They're down 41-10 against the Grossmont Foothillers. That pass comes to the near side, and the catch, and out of bounds goes Ryan Angiano. Ryan Angiano. So Angiano with the reception, they're going to give him 3 yards on that one. Capel's looking to throw, looking downfield. Not a very good spiral. That ball kind of came off his hand, and it was a little short. Luckily, it wasn't intercepted. It'll be a 3rd down and 7 now for the Barons.
Ball intended for wide receiver Ben Martinez on that play. Martinez doing an out and up, but it was well covered. Ball was a little underthrown by Capos. Brings up a 3rd down and 7 for Bonita Vista.
A long 3rd down situation here for the Barons. 2 men in the backfield, 1 receiver to either side for Capos. They're going to fake the handoff and then give it right up the middle. And there he goes. Breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and he's going to get a gain of about 43 yards. 30 yards. Angel Landavazo.
Landavazo right there on the good old crossbuck right there, the old crossbuck counter. Wide open holes on the left side of the Foothiller defense. Landavazo takes that ball all the way across midfield.
About 26-yard carry there. As they put man in motion, up the middle they go again. Landavazo with another gain of about 7.
Landavazo right there, dragging linebacker Troy Rendon. Rendon hanging on, made the tackle.
This is something that Bonita Vista has really done well tonight, has been the running game.
They have a lot of depth at running back.
Sue now dotting the I for the Barons. They're going to give the hand up the middle. Landavazo breaks 1, breaks 2, and then keeps moving his legs forward. Still on his feet. They finally rule him down on forward progress, but he gets past the first down marker and another first down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, that's what you want from your fullback right there. Just don't go down on the first hit. Carry the defense with you for a first down. Good run right there by Angel Landavazo.
So first down and 10 here for the Barons. Capels gives the handoff to Sue. Sue spins around, leans forward, drops the ball, but he was already down as he gets to the 16-yard line, a gain of about 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 now for the Barons. They're going to give him 2 yards, so 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, that hole closed up quickly. Caleb Sue trying to run to daylight, but nothing was there.
So inside the red zone go the Barons. As now they put a man to the near side. I formation. Capel says, hey, you got to go the other way. Capels will go ahead and fake the handoff. Throws down the middle. Has the receiver caught into the end zone. They're going to say touchdown, Barons, as he gets that ball down the middle of the field. And a nice catch by Daniel Bobier.
Yeah, Bobier right there on the slant route. Nice pass by Nick Capos, and good job for Bonita Vista getting into the end zone. It's been a while, but nonetheless got in the end zone for a touchdown and get some good cheers out of this.
Out of this side of the field.
Yeah, on this side of the field and the home team.
David Villasenor to attempt the extra point here for the Barons. As the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is going to be good. 41-17, the Foothillers still lead this one here from Chula Vista High School on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
8:44 left here in the game, and Bonita Vista gets on the board. They had struggled to get in from the 20-yard line once they got into the red zone. This time they put it in the end zone for 7. It's a 41-17 game as they look to add here a little bit more to chip away at this Foothiller lead. But it's going to take a lot to try to climb back into this one. David Villasenor to go ahead and do the kicking here for the Barons. As Villasenor kicks this ball, it's an onside kick. Taken by one of the men up for grab, and it looks like Bonita Vista recovers the ball. This might be Bonita Vista ball.
I think you're right, Valentin.
Oh, they gave it to the Foothillers.
Well, it looked like to me like Giancarlo Centero got that ball off the deflection. But hey, we don't know what goes on in that pile down there.
So it's going to be Foothiller ball. I thought Bonita Vista had jumped on it. That was a very nice onside kick there by Bonita Vista.
Yeah, and then Grossmont right there, instead of your hands team right there, probably didn't expect an onside kick, but nevertheless, your hands team has to fall down on that ball, but they tried to pick it up to run with it, but got lucky and retained possession.
So Brandon Brown stays in the game for the Foothillers as we got motion at the line. It's going to be an offsides. It's going to be false start against Grossmont. That'll back them up 5 yards. First down and 15.
Yeah, that was on the center right there for the Foothillers.
So Brown will go ahead and give the handoff on the near side, and they're making a nice move to the near side. He's up to the 30-yard line on that carry. Calvin Waters.
Calvin Waters getting his number called for the first time tonight with a nice run. Off left tackle, takes it outside. Takes it down to about the 30-yard line.
So Calvin Waters, now the back there. Now Grossmont had another running back with the last name Waters. I wonder if they are related. And I just can't think of his first name. That'll be a hold.
Yeah, that ball's coming back. Holding against the Foothillers. Nullifies a nice run by Waters. See if they call his number again.
Well, Calvin Waters, a running back. He's only a junior, 6 feet, 190 pounds. Looks a lot bigger than 190 pounds. So Brandon Brown stays in as a quarterback. They're going to fake the handoff, throws to the far side, setting the screen out in the flat. And then a nice pass and complete it there to Eddie Hoppy. Actually, yeah, Hoppy. And Hoppy gets a gain of about 6 yards, make it 7.
Nice catch there and run by Hoppy.
They're going to go ahead and fake the handoff. Quarterback keeper on the near side. Brandon Brown trying to cut the corner, and he does. Dodges one tackler. Nice move there. And they gain of about 10 yards, so a third down, a short third down coming up.
Well, that's a good call right there when those defensive ends pitch in and they bite in the play fake. And good job by quarterback Brandon Brown pulling the ball out, getting a nice gain.
3rd and 3, they give it up the middle as nowhere for Calvin Waters to go on that one. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be a 4th down here for the Foothillers.
Well, nice tackle there by Moises Villapando, defensive captain for the Barons. It looks like we have an injured player on the field. Looks like Grossmont offensive lineman Gabe Morales.
6:50 left here in the game, and we start getting closer to the end of the game here, Bob. We start talking about possible player of the game. I think people know who our player of the game would be. But when we look at Anthony Lawrence, so I don't think that's going to be a surprise to people if we name Anthony Lawrence our player of the game.
Anthony Lawrence had a tremendous first half and started the second half, and by the third quarter, he was pretty much done for the night.
Anthony Lawrence, if he doesn't come back into the game, which I doubt he will end the game with unofficially 341 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown for 27 yards.
Yeah, it looks like he got most of that in the first half. I think he had unofficially about 313 yards in the first half with the touchdowns, 2 throwing and 1 running. And just really led his team well all evening. And from the very get-go, one thing about tonight's game is that Grossmont started early. They started fast, and they didn't let up. Ball bounced their ways a couple times, but they took advantage of the opportunities given to them by Bonita Vista. And Bonita Vista, on the other hand, just has been basically playing ball inside the 20s for most of the game, getting down in the red zone, not being able to take it into the end zone to score some points, having problems with penalties tonight.
Gabe Morales being helped off the field. And he goes 5'11", 280 pounds. Front lineman there for the Grossmont Foothillers.
That's one thing about the Foothillers. Their line is big. There's some good-sized young men right there anchoring that offensive line.
Brandon Wallace, 6'2", 288 pounds on the front line as well. So Brandon Brown with a hard count. You can see him. You can almost hear him up here. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Moves his back to the left side of him. And we'll go ahead and give the handoff. And holding short of the first down marker on 4th down is Bonita Vista. As unable to get past the first down marker is Josh Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson with a nice effort right there trying to get to the first down yard marker. But good job. Credit Bonita Vista's defense for coming up with the stop here with 6 minutes, 28 seconds left to play in the game. As they get the ball again, and Nick Capos brings his offense out and try to get another score here.
So Nick Capos comes out again. And he'll split out 2 receivers to the near side. I formation here for the Barons. They're going to give the handoff up the middle. And plenty of room to run. Gets to get 1 block. Runs into a defender. And a great run there. A gain of about 19 yards on that one. And I believe that was Francisco Valdez again.
Yeah, Valdez having a good second half. Coming in there, taking over for Josh Santos, who's had a good game tonight. for the Bonita Vista Barons. But Bonita Vista is showing you the depth that they have in the running back position tonight.
Well, Valdez, 5'6", 160 pounds. They pitch it to Valdez. He gets the pitch and tries to cut it back to the other side of the field, but then gets hammered and taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that was good backside pursuit by the Foothiller defense. Again, we've been calling his name for the past couple of series tonight. Linebacker Troy Rendon in on the tackle.
2nd down and 10. For the Barons. As jogging onto the field is Angel Landavazo with the play. And they're going to give it, once again, breaking tackles, moving forward, is Francisco Valdez. He might be 160 pounds, but he plays more like 190.
No, he plays big. And he runs the ball with authority as he gets close to a first down for Bonita Vista, carrying the ball across the 35-yard line down to about the 33. Looks like 3rd down and about 3 for the Bonita Vista Barons.
3rd down and 3, 4:55 and ticking left here in the game as they're going to give the handoff to Landavazo, but he gets hit in the backfield and then gets no gain. They gave him forward progress, but he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was about it, Valentin. Back to the line of scrimmage. In on the play for the Foothillers, Samson Serrano.
And a timeout called by Bonita Vista. Thinking about where I work. Bonita Vista takes a timeout with 4:39 left as they want to talk this one over. And these are the kind of plays that you want to have late in the game to go ahead and move on to next week here, Bob. A 4th down and short. What kind of play do you call here against a tough Foothiller defense?
Well, Bonita Vista's been running the trap play well all night long. And Lavandazzo right now has been running the ball strong. And Valdez has been running the ball strong. Again, they have such great depth on the running back core. You know, I would just lead your fullback in there, give it to your halfback, and just bang away.
.439 left here with a 4th down and 3 here for the Barons. I formation. Landavazo. And Valdez in the backfield. They're going to give it to Landavazo. He goes up the middle, gets past the 1st down marker, and gets the 1st down there for the Barons.
Well, not quite the fullback lead, but the fullback doing the work right there. Landavazo having a good second half, carrying the ball. Now gets a well-deserved breather. Coming in to take his place is Jamar Villar.
So they get the ball inside the 20-yard line. Excuse me, not the 20-yard line. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. And the pass down the middle and nowhere for him to go as that ball was intended for Christian Nieves. But Nieves was blanketed. That's probably an understatement there by defenders.
Yeah, Troy Rendon was a defender on that play right there and was blanketed because he couldn't see him because Rendon was right in his face, blocking his view of the quarterback and the ball.
Capel's under center. Going to give the handoff up the middle again. And there goes Valdez. Another gain of about 5 yards.
Again, Bonita Vista running that trap play extremely well. 5 yards, 6 yards, 5 yards, 7 yards.
3:55 left here in the game as the Foothillers, the Grossmont Foothillers leading this one 41-17. Bonita Vista trying to make another run here at the end zone with 2 receivers to the near side. Offset I formation here for the Barons. And to fake the handoff, looking to throw. Capels throws, and that pass is going to be incomplete. A little bit rushed there by Capels.
Yeah, Villar, the intended receiver, out of his fullback position right there. Try to hit him in the flat. Actually, they had 3 receivers in that area right there, what they call a flood route right there. You have your fullback running a short route in the flat. You're tied in with your probably about a 5 to 7 yard, and then your backside receiver with the deep route.
So 4th down and 6 here for the Barons. Offset I formation once again. Capo's looking to throw down the middle of the field. Has the receiver caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Barons. He got into the end zone, and here comes the flag.
That was Ryan Hicks on the reception right there, getting his number called, and quite pleased with that catch.
Some late flags come in, so it's probably going to be a personal foul call against somebody. Maybe excessive celebration or something happened down there. But Ryan Hicks gets into the end zone. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Bonita Vista.
Yeah, a little celebration penalty right there.
So both officials on top of that one, as they both hankies came out at the same time. But nonetheless, a touchdown for the Barons. Cuts into the deficit, 41-23, as we await the extra point. And it looks like they're going to go for 2. Why not? So Capos brings the offense to the line of scrimmage, puts one receiver to the right, one to the left. I formation. And they're going to throw to the end zone. Up for grabs. Ball is caught. Good. And a 2-point conversion is good.
Oh, that was a fade route right there. Jonathan Schultz coming up with that reception. Beautifully timed. Thrown to the outside shoulder. Good concentration and a catch by Schultz, converting the 2-point play.
So 41-25, Grossmont Foothillers still lead this one here from Chula Vista High School. We have 3:27 left. The Foothillers looking to run out the clock here on this next possession.
Well, I think I smell an onside kick. There's something from Bonita Vista coming up right now, so they can try to retain possession and try to get another score here.
And Grossmont will go ahead and bring other guys up forward. The last onside kick was a very nice onside kick. So unsportsmanlike conduct, they're going to go ahead and move the ball back. So that's going to bring the kickoff back to the 25-yard line.
You know, you might want to rethink this too. I mean, yeah, if you do the onside kick and you're unsuccessful, you're giving Grossmont excellent field position on your own side of the football field. Kick it away. The the deep man is playing short right around the 40-yard line. So we'll see what Bonita Vista does.
Oh, very nice onside kick. Up for grabs, and Bonita Vista recovers. A beautiful onside kick by the Barons, and some extra credit activity there brings a hanky.
Well, that was a beautifully executed onside kick. You get the big bounce that you need, and your blow-up guys go over there and just blow up the line, allowing one of your kick return members to recover the kick.
Bonita Vista recovers. 3:23 left here in the fourth quarter of play, but a personal foul called against Bonita Vista. A little bit of extracurricular activity there. We'll march them back 15 yards. And instead of having the ball just short of midfield, it brings it back to about the 33-yard line. And now with 3:23 left, you need to get another quick score here. So Capels stays in the game here for Bonita Vista. The I formation. He's looking to throw the ball. He's looking downfield, and there's no one there. That was a miscommunication between receiver and quarterback. That pass was intended for Jonathan Schultz again.
And Jonathan Schultz converted the two-point conversion on the last drive, but right there, a little miscommunication, and he broke off his route. Brings up second down.
We're going to go get the handoff up the middle, and Valdez trying to get out of bounds. Instead gets pushed out of bounds, and the clock will continue to run. A gain of about 5 yards, 3rd down and 5.
Now it looks like the Foothillers aren't taking any chances. They put their defensive starters back in the game as Bonita Vista is inching their way closer to get back into this ball game with 3 minutes left to play in the ball game and counting.
So the clock continues to tick, and Bonita Vista with a 3rd and 5. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. Capels fakes the handoff, rolls to the far side, looking downfield, and that's going to be overthrown, and a flag on the field. Let's see what they call here. A lot of penalties here today. Wait for the official.
It's a legal man downfield.
Legal man downfield for Bonita Vista. So 3rd down and long.
No, the correct term is ineligible.
Ineligible receiver.
Ineligible.
Ineligible receiver downfield. 2:39 left. March this ball back. And ineligible receiver is declined. So 4th down here for Bonita Vista. So the Foothillers declined the penalty and forced Bonita Vista into a 4th down situation. 4th and 6. 2 receivers to the near side. Capels reads the pressure, gives it off to Valdez. Valdez tries to go back the other way and instead gets taken down for a loss of 3.
The screen was read well that time by the Foothiller defense. Not fooling him there as they try to dump off the screen to Valdez.
So the Foothillers will take over on downs here with 2:29 left.
Stay tuned for the PlayOnSports.com postgame show, where we'll select our player of the game, as well as wrap up all the action from this ball game that's coming up following the game on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
2:29 left, and going to go ahead and get the handoff up the middle. And checking into the game for the Grossmont Foothillers is Anthony Lawrence again.
And Avery Smith on the ball carry right there. Minimal gain of 1 yard as Grossmont tries to run out the clock with 2 minutes and 8 seconds and counting to the game.
Lawrence with 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. There is motion again, and here comes another flag. Luke Parra, a little antsy to get to the quarterback. And another 5-yard penalty moves that chain a little bit closer to the first down marker, second down, and about 4 to go. Man in motion. Christian Brooks, they're going to give it to Brooks on the handoff as he comes to the near side and gets out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So a third down and short upcoming here. Third down and 4, we'll call it, for the Foothillers.
Nice hard hit on the play that time by the Barons, Christian Villegas, coming up from his safety position.
So Anthony Lawrence out of the gun, 3 receivers to the far side on the third down and 4. He looks to the sideline, checks his play, and he'll try it all over again. Out of the gun. Moves his man to the right side of the field. They're going to go ahead and give the handoff. Nope, he'll keep it. Throws to the far side, completed. Down the right side, and it's going to be loose and fumbled, and it looks like Bonita Vista will recover. No, they're going to say out of bounds, but it'll still be Foothiller ball.
Yeah, it was Jeff Bowers on the play right there. He's had a very nice game tonight and caught that ball right there off the play action pass and fumbled after the hit, fumbled it forward. Bonita Vista had a chance, but it fumbled out of bounds, and now they have a 1st and goal inside the 5 at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal. And another flag at the line of scrimmage. One minute left here in the game. And Anthony Lawrence gets it done once again on the third down. 2 receivers to either side here for Lawrence. Lawrence will go ahead and fake the handoff, gives it off, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Grossmont, as they put it in the end zone once again. And they'll make this a 47-25 game with just under a minute left.
That's putting the exclamation point on this contest, Valentine.
Well, it got interesting when they got that onside kick recovery, Bonita Vista, and they were down 2 scores. But the Foothillers get the ball back, and they bring in Anthony Lawrence, and Anthony Lawrence helps them march down the field for a touchdown again, something he has done here tonight pretty handily. As that kick is up, and it is long, it is good. 48-25, the Foothillers on top of the Barons here from Chula Vista High School, and now we have another flag on the field.
Yeah, Bonita Vista players, they're just losing their composure out in the field right now, just causing unnecessary penalties.
There's another flag. So one flag after another. Unsportsmanlike on Bonita Vista. And another unsportsmanlike on Bonita Vista. So a couple of frustration penalties called against Bonita Vista here to end this game with 54 seconds left. The Foothillers with a commanding lead, 48-25 here from Chula Vista High School. And those are the kind of things that, as a coach, you want to talk to your athletes about. There really isn't any need for that, especially late in the game.
No, it's unnecessary. Unnecessary to lose your cool like that. Yes, it's frustrating, and you just kind of want to get on the bus and forget about this one, and go back tomorrow and watch the films, and then get ready for the next game. But you always want to finish the game on a high note.
54.3 seconds left, and the Foothillers will kick this ball off and will give Bonita Vista a chance to return a kick here. And with those unsportsmanlike conduct penalties that march the ball from the original kicking spot all the way forward. They're going to move it up 15 yards. Up to the 45-yard line. And then they'll move it up another 15 yards for 2 personal foul calls. So they'll be kicking off from the Bonita Vista 30-yard line.
I don't think I've ever seen a kickoff kick so far into the opponent's territory from on the opponent's 30-yard line.
So with 54.3 seconds left, let's see if Bonita Vista can do anything on offense. That ball goes into the end zone for a touchback. And that'll put them at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for Bonita Vista. So Grossmont putting a offensive display here tonight. And Bonita Vista now looking to run the ball on the near side, and Alvarez will get through. I mean, not Alvarez, Valdez gets through for a gain of about 9 yards.
Yeah, Bonita Vista just choosing to basically just run out the clock right here. Live to play another day. Get back there and get back into the film room. Get back to practice, sharpen up the pencil, and come back ready to play next week.
Bonita Vista had a lot of positives here tonight, especially with their run game, as Valdez gets it once again, and he'll get taken for a loss. They give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage as the clock ticks down. 7-6, 5-4, 3-2-1. And that's going to wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stay tuned to PlayOnSports.com for our post-game coverage. We'll wrap up all the action in our post-game show, and we'll have an interview with our player of the game. That's coming up in just a few moments. Once again, the Grossmont Foothillers have defeated the Bonita Vista Barons by a score of 48-25 on Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back to the Play on Sports Talks coverage of Friday Night Football here. I'm joined by our player of the game, Anthony Lawrence, for the Grossmont Foothillers. A great performance for you tonight here, man. You got 361 yards, unofficial yards, passing, 3 touchdowns, and 1 touchdown coming by 27 yards, a 27-yard scamper. Talk about your performance tonight.
Well, our O-line, we're working hard in practice, so our O-line opens big holes in the run game, and I felt like I had forever to throw. Even when it was 5-man protection, they stuck in, held their blocks, kept a clean pocket. So,
what you guys see in that first half of play, that first quarter of play? You guys 2 plays on offense, and you guys went for 160 yards and 2 TDs. Did you see something on the defense that you were able to exploit?
Yeah, they're in cover 0, no high safety, so we'll take the matchup on a linebacker over our slot or a safety over our slot all day. I think we could beat them every time.
How did you guys prepare for this game coming in tonight? I mean, Bonita Vista, they have a pretty good team every single year. They always put up, some good, big points on the board. How do you guys prepare for a team like this?
Well, last year we tied them in a crazy ending, so this year we really wanted to put it down, give it to them good. So, we did it for Coach Murphy too, because we tied him and that haunted him. So we just had to practice hard, work hard, play hard.
Now, talk about the start to the season. You guys are 3-0 now. You move on to next week, week 4. How do you guys prepare for next week?
Well, the offense usually takes about 3 or 4 games to get in sync with the up-tempo offense, and I feel like we're already almost there. And I feel like if our offense keeps moving along, our defense keeps making big plays, making stops, I feel like we can do pretty good.
Offensively, man, I mean, last year you threw for over 2,400 yards, 19 touchdowns. Today you had 360 yards, unofficial yards by me that I was counting. And you have 4 touchdowns already. What does that say about your season coming up?
I'm excited. I'm excited, ready to go. Our team's looking really good. We got a lot of returning starters. Our O-line's great. Playmakers at the receiver. I just got to get them the ball.
There you have it, folks. That was our player of the game, Anthony Lawrence of the Grossmont Foothillers, as they defeat the Chula Vista, the Bonita Vista Barons by a score of 48-25 here at Chula Vista High School on your home for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back to Chula Vista, California, and the PlayOnSports.com post-game show. I'm Valentin Escañol alongside Bob Osuna, and we just saw a great performance here tonight by our player of the game, Anthony Lawrence. 361 yards, unofficial yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 27-yard rushing touchdown. I mean, if you're a coach, you can't ask for anything better than that.
Oh, that's what you want out of your quarterback, the leadership position. He's making plays. He's very poised. In the pocket, he doesn't panic. He makes wise and smart decisions, and that's the type of player you want leading your team into the season. Grossmont 3-0 right now. They play Mar Vista for their homecoming next week, and this young man's only a junior, and you're going to see a lot of him. You're going to hear a lot of buzz about him from the county, and also probably some college scouts in the future.
Oh, he's excited about the season so far. A 3-0 start for the Grossmont Foothillers. Now Bonita Vista on the other side. Some big positives here tonight, Bob. They have a really good running game. They have a real deep running backfield. How do you see their season moving on forward?
Well, Bonita Vista right now has to take the positives away from this game is that, yes, you do have a running game. You have some good receivers. But one thing that you have to take away and improve on is your discipline on defensively. You're giving up too many yards with unnecessary penalties. And learn how to finish drives. And they're very capable of doing that. We'll see Bonita Vista bounce back. I have no worries about that.
Well, folks, that's going to do it here. That's going to wrap it up from Joseph Rendon Stadium here in Chula Vista, California, as the Grossmont Foothillers defeat the Bonita Vista Barons by a score of 48-25. We'd like to thank you for joining PlayOnSports.com's coverage of Friday Night Football from Chula Vista, California. Be sure to check PlayOnSports.com for information and links to all of our upcoming broadcasts. For our producer, Marco Rodriguez, our videographer, Dan Stewart, and my partner, Bob Osuna, I'm Valentin Escañuela saying so long, and we hope you'll join us next Friday right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to come at you.
One shot.